Hi guys, welcome to Table 10, our knitting podcast. We will be your hosts today. My name is Renee.
I'm Rachel, and this is episode 54.
Welcome to episode 54, you guys. We are two sisters from the Pittsburgh area. We like to sit around our table every Thursday at 8 a.m. with you guys and here on YouTube and talk about knitting and fiber and making and spinning and what other misadventures we've gotten into.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today, Rach?
I gotta tell you, I can talk to you about a lot of things, but I can't show you a lot of things. Because this is a surprise to me. Surprise!
To both of us.
We didn't know we were filming today, and I blocked everything to get it ready to show you.
Today is a generous
tomorrow.
term. What time is it?
It is 9:22
p.m. And
on
we're
Easter.
just sitting down.
It's Sunday.
We're just sitting down to record.
Here we are.
Uh-huh.
We do not look like this all day. We look like the exact opposite of this.
And very horizontal for me. I said we celebrated this holiday at our parents' house. So we drove down.
They just got a new couch. We tested it out.
You're welcome, Mom and Dad.
It passed. I was asleep. I didn't even know Renee came.
She was out on the couch when we walked in, said hi to everyone, ate food. I fell asleep. And when I woke up, me, Rachel, and two other people, adults, were asleep on, in that living room.
All the couch parts reclined.
I said, it looks like there's a gas leak in here. It looks like we have a health condition because we're all just out, cold. Kids are running around screaming, popping balloons, and we were just sleeping right through it.
Mom's dogs kept jumping on me, but what do they maybe weigh 15 pounds?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
That's generous.
Oh, you guys have seen them. They've made an appearance before. But their paws are this big, but they get you right in the bladder. Go back to sleep.
I didn't think I was going to take a nap the first time. I sat on the couch and reclined a little bit, but both dogs want to lay on Mom. And I joke that I'm the second favorite. If Mom's not available, I will spoil her dogs. So they both jumped up and laid on me like they were laying on you then. One dog here, the next dog on my leg. So it's like a heated, weighted blanket. Yeah. So if you guys celebrated holidays this past week, happy holidays to you. I hope you enjoyed some time with the people that you love the most. What are we talking about today, Rach?
Well, I think we're going to do the regular knitting podcast thing. Finishes, whips, acquisitions. Oh, I can grab a couple acquisitions.
Oh, that's fun.
Renee and I went on a little field trip this week.
Oh, I didn't bring
talk
those.
About that.
We can talk about yours.
They're similar enough.
Yeah.
And we're hosting a make-along. We can talk about that.
Let's do the housekeeping stuff right away.
Okay. We are hosting a make-along.
It is called the
Springcentrick make-along.
Mm-hmm. It runs from March 1st to May 1st, and we are inviting you to make warm weather stuff with us. Tees, tanks.
Make spring things.
Yeah. And wear them on May 1st. And if you are in the Southern Hemisphere and it's not getting warmer for you, make cold weather stuff and wear that with us too.
In the Southern Hemisphere, do you guys call what's happening this part of the year fall or autumn?
I Googled it.
What is it? What do they call it? What are you calling this season? If you live in a 4-season climate but south of the equator, what is this? What's happening now? Because I know when we are in summer, you are in winter. But do you still call it spring and autumn just in reverse? Or do you call
autumn?
It's autumn
yes.
now. Okay.
I asked Google last time when I was watching the video back.
So for you guys, autumn-centric.
Yeah.
Make whatever.
Yeah.
Wear it with us.
We are hosting it in our Ravelry group, Table 10 Knitting Podcast Regulars. It's very wordy, but there are threads in there. There's one thread that's just a finished object thread. That's where you submit for the prize at the end. And we're going to do just a random, whoever completed and submitted, we'll draw a random winner or two and send prizes to.
Yes.
And we will let you know here on the podcast who won after May 1st. And then there's also a chatter thread in there, which I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy both, but I like seeing the inspiration and other people like workshopping situations that they're having in their makes. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun.
So go check that out.
What are you making for Springcentrick? Have you decided?
I'm making 2 things for Springcentrick.
Are you going to show us?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah. Excellent. Hey, okay, so that's one thing. That leads us up to May 1st, where Rachel and I will be at Yarncentrick.
Every time.
No, she's needy.
Every time.
We will be at Yarncentrick May 1st from 9 until 1.
It's in Frederick, Maryland. It's the Friday leading up to right before Maryland Sheep and Wool. Mm-hmm. So Renee and I are having a meet and greet in front of the main stage, 9 to 1. The event does go longer than 1. After 1, we're going to be guests. Like, we're just going to wander around and shop.
Shop the marketplace.
There's another meet and greet happening at 1:30. We're going to go.
That's hosted by Charm City Unicorns. It's on the patio at 1:30.
Yeah,
so you can
so
find
we're
us
gonna
there
go
as well.
Do the
Hang
reverse.
out.
We're
Yeah.
going to do the meeting, not the greeting.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we're just going to shop around, hang out a little bit, and then we'll be at the fairgrounds the next day.
Speed walking towards something, I'm sure, if I know us.
That's right.
I will be speed walking.
I will be like 10 steps behind cheering her on because I don't speedy.
Rachel's, yeah.
I got bum legs.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll speed there for you.
Deal.
When we get closer, we can finalize our list and share it with everyone where we will be speeding to. But we'll definitely
But
be...
after the speed walk, we'd love to meet you. So if you see us
Actually,
and we're not making a beeline,
I would love to meet you if we're speed walking too.
but you
You're
have to
just
walk
gonna
with
to
us.
keep up.
I'm not that fast. I think you could. I'm only speed walking for something at the beginning of the day or the bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
So any other time of the day, I'm not going anywhere quickly.
I was going to say, I forgot about the restrooms, but then I remembered the restrooms. I do remember using the bathroom there.
Yes.
I want to go to the Fleece Barn and I want to go to Daedalus.
Okay.
Daedalus, watch out. You're going to see me Saturday morning because I want a white wheel
And a whirly gig.
and a whirly gig.
We need 2 whirly gigs, please.
Yes.
2 whirly gigs, please.
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 Bring them.
Okay.
And if there's only one, we're going to have to rock, paper, scissors for it.
Okay.
Do you want it if there's one? So do I.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep.
It can't just be one.
No, right?
One would be so lame.
That would
there's
not be
one,
fun. That would be the reverse fun.
I'm going to buy it still, but I'm going to grumble at him a little bit. Why'd you just bring one? Boo.
Hopefully there's 2 by the time we get there. That's the goal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. David and Rebecca,
Here we come.
save us some whirly gigs.
Please.
No, actually, don't save them for us. We're just going to come get them.
Okay. Was that all the housekeeping?
No.
No. We're hosting a Ravelry.
Fundraiser.
That's not right. A fundraiser. Mm-hmm. We are hosting a fundraiser. What's the date that this one airs? Is this the last week that we have to tell people about it?
This episode will air on the 9th.
No. So you have about 2 weeks. It's going until the 19th. I think I messed that date up. I think it might have been supposed to be the 16th. But it is what it is. It's going until the 19th.
Okay.
It's to benefit Amy Ross Manco and Melinda Walmsley, Ross Farm and Bossmere Shearing. Mm-hmm. The big barn at Ross Farm burned down in February and they lost the entire barn, all the equipment in it, and
All the
most of the flock.
Yeah.
All of the female sheep, some goats.
Babies.
Huge
Lambs.
loss.
Lamb
Huge
babies.
loss. So, to help them rebuild the barn or reestablish the flock, whatever really they need, we're hosting a fundraiser with the help of some friends who donated the prizes, and you can find the link right in the description box below. It's also, if you go to the Table 10 Instagram, which is Table 10 Podcast on Instagram, on like the profile page, there's like a little thing with links. I put it in there. So if you click on that, it'll pop open a couple links and it's in there also. So,
who do we want to thank? We want to thank Sugar River Yarns. We want to thank Moon and Yarn. We want to thank Stacy Rivera of River Rat Arts. And we want to thank our friend who helped donate and wishes to remain anonymous.
Yes. Those are our prize sponsors. Thank you very much. Also, huge thank you to everyone who's donated and participated, and we're so happy. We are keeping it a surprise because we love surprises and we want to surprise Amy and Melinda with the money. So after we give it to them, we'll tell everybody how successful it was, but it's very successful and we're so happy about it.
And thank you so much, really. So if you've not heard us share this part before, Amy and Melinda are both geographically
very
local
close
to us.
Yeah.
We can get to either of their farms in like 30-40 minutes. So it is very important to us to support all of our sheep farmers, because without the farmers, we wouldn't be able to do all the fun stuff here that we do on the channel and play with all of this beautiful wool, but also to support our local people and our community. The fiber community has been so great to us. Even from our first step in a yarn store when we didn't know Boo and weren't even knitters, we just love this fiber arts community. We think that you guys are awesome and amazing, and we thank you for the support of us, for our channel, and also in support of our friends and our sheep farmers that we are helping to support. So really from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. We love you. About the channel, when do we post videos?
We post videos on, this is a lot.
I know,
people
but it's
are going to get so bored.
Stuff.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Wrap it up.
Okay, we'll do it at the end.
Okay. Get something better.
Okay. All right. When were we supposed to record?
Tomorrow.
But the kids are off of school.
But we knew that. We didn't know that the kids who don't have school do have 1,000 social engagements.
Yeah.
One of our kids has something to do all day long.
That's right.
They left us with like a 1 hour window. And what are we going to do in 1 hour? Nothing.
Really? No.
We'll get nothing done.
Yeah, we'd be able to set up and talk for 20 minutes. Hey, thank you to everyone who has reached out and encouraged me to go talk to a doctor after I passed out on an airplane. Promise. I will take care of that for you. I'm on it. You guys don't have to worry about me, I promise. All right. What have you worked on?
You guys.
Oh.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
Let's start there.
No, yours is more exciting.
I'm wearing something I
new.
made yesterday.
What are you wearing, Rach?
I'm wearing a Skyline dress. It's a sewing pattern by Sydney Graham. This is the first completed garment that I've ever sewn. I did try to sew a skirt the day before that, and I sewed one pocket to the right side and one pocket to the wrong side, and I literally crumbled it up and I threw it. It's still sitting over there in a heap. I'll deal with that one day. It's actually not that big of a deal, but who wants to deal with a seam ripper? Seam ripper is so much worse than frogging,
especially on your first thing.
And
it's like, oh,
I was using
fun.
I know this. My friends have told me this was not the best decision, but I was using double gauze because I had it, like from quilt backings. So I was like, oh, I'll use that before I use the good fabric. Well, it turns out the good fabric was good for more than one reason. So it was double gauze. When you like pick it out, it's real hard to get the threads.
Yes.
And when you sew, not like when you quilt, you don't have to back tack because you sew back over all your seams. But when you sew garments, you go, there's no chance. I'm not ripping out. I'm just going to cut, and my skirt's going to be a little bit smaller.
You can cut that pocket off?
Yeah, I'm just going to cut the seam off, and then it's just going to be a little bit smaller.
It's going to be great.
Or it's going to be nothing. That's going to stay in a ball. But anyhow, then I cut out this dress. I don't know. It's very long. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see. Hold on. Can you see it? It's like tiered. It's got pockets.
Adorable.
It's got a little bow.
It's adorable. Did you tell them who the pattern's by?
Yes. Patterns by Sydney Graham, and I got the fabric at the Firecracker in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
And
somebody
it's
was asking what is the local
Oh, it's called Firecracker Fabrics. They're moving. They're closed right now, but they'll be open in a week. They're just moving across the street.
Yeah.
And this is a linen rayon blend. That's
Stanton
all I
Heights?
know.
What's the name of that?
Morningside.
Thank you.
That's the neighborhood. They're literally just, they were like on this road, and they're just moving across the street, across the corner or something.
To a larger space. Yeah.
They'll be right there. Yeah, is that cool?
I think it's awesome.
I think it's so cool.
How many yards did it take to make
Well,
a dress? Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
When I picked out the fabrics, the lady was like, you need to know how many yards you need. And I was like, do you think 4 is enough? And she said, I think you could probably make most things with 4 yards. And I was like, then I want 4 yards of all the fabrics. I'll have extra, and I'll make a patchwork one day, or I'll make shorts, or who cares? But like, please don't make me math. Give me 4 yards.
Right.
But then when I picked the fabric, some bolts didn't have 4 yards.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, this one doesn't have 4 yards. And I was like, I'll take it anyhow. It was very, I was like, I don't know, whatever. Just give the fabric. What I want is that fabric. Just give.
Hey.
And I'll figure it out. And so I don't know. I don't know if this was 4 yards or if this was one of the less ones, but it did not use all that I had.
That's okay. This isn't a sewing channel right now.
Right now.
It's a knitting channel. Hey, I went down and visited my fabric because I have in my home, I have a sewing corner in the bottom floor of the house, and it has like all my machines set up and my fabric on like a shelving unit. And I just went down and like touched and pet it.
Did it make you excited? You want to sew something?
I don't know. I'm not. It will happen. It's not today.
Okay.
Like I was like, oh yeah, that is. But some of it is washed already, which I was happy that past Renee took care of that and washed and pressed it.
That is nice. I tried really hard to not do that step. I text our friends that have and do sew garments, and I was like, anyone out there want to tell me that I don't have to do this step? And do you know, none of them did. Not one of them was like, I don't do that.
Well, I didn't do it when I quilted, but that's because I wanted more wrinkles. I wanted more scrunching and more shrinkage. But yeah, with garments. Yeah. So some of mine's already serged and washed and pressed and folded. And I have a feeling that past Renee put the slips in to tell me what and how much it is. But I don't. Okay. I didn't like go digging in there.
Hot tip. If you go to the Firecracker, she gave me a receipt. And she said, if you put this code in our website, it'll tell you the fabric that you bought. And I was like, that's great. And I came home and I put that in there. But since I bought the end of 2 bolts, that code was not in there. Because it was out of stock. So some of them, I literally don't know. I don't know what they are.
So maybe take a picture in there?
Yes. That would be my hot tip at the Firecracker, is just take a picture of that bolt end when you put it on the table to get cut.
Right. That's smart.
Or you could be a little type B about it. Apparently, I'm very type B about sewing. I just wanted to do, I just wanted to do it. Honestly, that's how I approach knitting too. I just wanted to do it. It's not going to be the only thing I ever do. And then whatever mistakes I make, I'll correct next time, and I'll just build on it. Spinning too. That's how I just wanted to do it.
Right. I know. If
I get too in the weeds, it's not fun anymore.
Hey, did she have a tutorial, Sydney Graham?
Oh, yes. That's why I picked this. So I bought patterns. I bought a lot of patterns, an aggressive amount.
That is her thing. You do like to collect patterns, even knitting patterns.
I do. Knitting patterns, quilt patterns. I don't need any other instructions to do anything. And for the rest of my life, I could craft with no more instruction than I already own.
We are different like that because I will only buy the pattern, like literally when I'm getting ready to cast on, I'm like, buy pattern, put it in my books.
No, I don't do that. I have a whole bucket over there of little rolls of paper right now to sew. But I bought, Sydney Graham she sewed the whole Skyline dress. I only really had to watch it for one part. One part was very unclear in the written instructions. And she said, when I went to look for that part in the YouTube video, she said, this is really hard to describe without you seeing it. And I was like, yeah, because I had no idea what you were talking about. But the rest of her instructions I found so easy to follow.
Yeah.
She writes a really good pattern for a beginner who doesn't know anything.
I like her a lot. She makes it feel very approachable,
Yeah.
too. Like,
Yeah.
we can do this.
Yes. Yeah. And I like this cute little dress.
It's adorable, Rachel.
I'm so excited. Wear it.
So she wrote a pattern, and when I found her, she didn't have a ton of tutorials online. This is a couple years ago now.
Yeah.
But I did watch and make lane pants with her, and that was maybe one of my first garments that I knit, and it was with the help of
her YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
It helps build confidence if you're like interested in it to see somebody.
Yeah.
Same as I'm a
That's
visual
how we
learner.
started
Right.
knitting too. We
Florence
knit that
Mueller.
step-by-step sweater.
That's right.
So, yeah. So this is one of my FOs that I
Love
can
it.
show you
I
this
love
week.
it.
Thank you. And then this is just a cotton t-shirt from Amazon, maybe.
Okay.
Just white cotton t-shirt. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my zipper sweater light finished object. I finished this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I knit this up in a size 3. I was over gauge. I think the pattern was it an 18 stitch gauge?
No, you got an 18 stitch gauge, I think.
It was 20 stitch gauge.
There was like a 20 and a 16, I think.
Yeah.
You couldn't hit either of those, so you like hybrided it.
Boy, should I have been looking this up while you were talking. Zipper sweater light. To get the fabric that I wanted. Okay, yeah. So this is the pattern's at a 20 stitch gauge. I knit it to an 18.5, 19 stitch gauge to get the fabric that I liked. I originally bought this yarn combination thinking that I was going to knit the zipper sweater, which is her worsted version of this. But I didn't like the fabric that I was getting with that.
It was too drapey.
It was too
flimsy.
open. Yeah. So because this has the Surrey in it, it made it like drapier, and I wanted it a little tighter of a gauge. So I dropped down to the zipper sweater light pattern, and which is like a very similar construction, just different weight. But I was over gauge, meaning if I knit a size 3, I would end up with a size 3 but bigger, which is what I did, and I'm very, very happy with it.
Which is kind of what you wanted.
Yeah, that's why I chose that. And once I dropped the pattern size down, that's all the yardage that I had. Like, I couldn't have knit a size 4, and I really didn't need to.
Okay.
Because the finished bust on this one is 50 inches.
Yeah, it fits me.
Quite oversized, but I love it. Honestly, today I wore a sweatshirt to our family gathering, and I didn't want to take it off. So I was like, you know what I'll put on instead? I'll put this on because it's just as cozy.
Good.
To like snuggle up in. It is knit out of 2 strands of yarn. Both are from 29 Bridges Studio. She is a dyer out of Maryland with roots in Pittsburgh. Her name is Mary, and both yarns are dyed in the colorway River. I know that some of you reached out and said like, hey, I can't find both bases that you used in that colorway. And I would say reach out to Mary because I'm sure she would be more than happy to dye it for you.
I'm sure she would.
Yeah.
Just take her a couple weeks maybe.
Yeah. So it is the Bloom DK, which is a woolen spun Columbia Targhee.
Ramble, I think.
Yeah. DK weight yarn.
It is an incredible yarn.
It really is. All by itself. It's excellent. And then I held that with their Aria Surrey, which is a lace weight, just to give it
another incredible yarn.
Yes. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. I bought possibly the world's most expensive zipper. It's just a basic petite knit zipper that she recommends for the pattern. But I ordered it online.
From Petite Knit, right?
From Petite Knit in Danish currency. So I was like, I'm sure that's the price that is. Buy, pay shipping, pay taxes. And then it got to this, to like, customs here. Yeah. And they're like, you're going to need to pay 50% of what you paid for it already. So I was like, what's 50%? What did I pay? I don't know. I had to go check my credit card and be like, oh, I paid $40 to buy the zipper and get it here. Then I had to pay another $20 on top of that.
You had to pay the tariff on the shipping?
Yes. Either that or it was a wild scam. But anyways, I got my zipper and I love it.
Hey,
I don't recommend doing what I did.
No one has to do that. There are places if you're in the United States, there are places in the United States that sell petite knit zippers.
Yes.
Just Google it.
Yes. But it is a very nice zipper.
It is a nice zipper.
It better be.
It's a nice zipper.
And I got to check off a bingo square because my new technique was sewing in by hand.
Same. This is my bingo square. New technique.
But look at this facing, you guys. So it is.
Excuse me. Sorry. Nope. Okay, I'm done.
Bless you.
Thank
28 minutes. Last time it was an hour and 11, 2 episodes ago, when Rachel sneezes. Okay, but look how clean this is, you guys. Can you see that? Wow. So it's like a full.
No, it looks incredible.
Zipper.
It looks so good.
Feels very profesh.
It looks profesh.
Thank you. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wearing. Oh, and my replacement necklaces came in.
Oh, good.
I have no idea where my other ones went.
You'll find them.
That is a thing, though. It'll drive me crazy. Where did they go? I can see.
Did they go the same place that my tape measures went?
I can see in my mind's eye me putting them on this very specific back part of my. What's this?
I don't know.
Counter.
Where? What room?
In the bathroom. In my primary bathroom.
Can things go back there?
No. It has like the...
Are you sure they didn't go the same place as my tape measures?
I don't... No, I am sure. Because that stuff ends up everywhere.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't seen your tape measurer. I don't know. But it's driving me crazy. Like, did they fall in the garbage? Did I grab them? Did I put like a washcloth on top of them? And then did they go into the washing machine and like
they would
fall
come
through?
Out, though.
There's like little hole. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. But these are.
I can't wait until you find them. You know where you're gonna find them? Nowhere near that bathroom.
Probably.
When we moved into this house, on like April 3rd, and then I got hurt like less than 10 days later, and so we never unpacked. The whole time that I was recovering, nothing got really unpacked unless they needed it to live because everyone was taking care of me. It was COVID, whatever. To this day, April 5th, 2026.
What have you not found?
6 years later, we have not found the Nintendo Switch that I clearly remember packing in the basement of our old house. I put it on top of a box that said technology. I taped the box up. I found the box. It was still taped.
Wait, what Switch were you playing in Table 10 bed?
That was a Switch Lite that I ordered specially to play in the Table 10 bed.
Because she couldn't get out of bed, really.
Yeah, I was playing that Animal Crossing game for like months.
Doesn't that stuff drive you crazy, though?
And
where did it go?
And
alternate timeline? Where is it?
And I had money because we sold our beehives and our chicken coop, and I put it in a safe place.
I know that safe place.
I hid it so well. We could not find it.
Can I tell you the worst thing that I ever lost to a safe place? Our paternal grandmother's jewelry that I was gifted when she passed.
Did you ever find it?
No.
Like the real stuff you were gifted?
Yes. Mom and Dad know this because it's in their house.
Their
and
old
it drives
house?
Me. Yes.
They don't even own that house anymore.
But I literally told the new owner, hey, if you ever find this tan, like suede type box with jewelry in it, I need that back because it's my grandma's. We went on a cruise. This is how long ago that was. We went on a cruise. A cruise that never happened.
Oh. So we didn't go on a cruise.
Well, but we
tried to go on a cruise.
And Mom said, hey, if you have anything valuable, make sure that it's well hidden. Like if I have anything in her home. I don't know. I feel like somebody else was caring for the house or something. I don't know. People knew that we were out of town. I don't know. I'm going to hide this so well. No one's ever going to find it. And then I came home and I was like, where did I hide it? I can see like the jewelry box. It has her mom's wedding band in it. It's heartbreaking.
Hey,
I can't.
after I lost the money to a safe place, it was like I can remember, and you guys know that my brain doesn't make pictures, but I could remember walking into the house and thinking, I need to put this in a safe place. And then it was like blacked out. It was like the Men in Black came and zapped me. I could not remember what happened after I thought, put it in a safe place.
Right.
So for months, everyone, my mom and dad were living here. My dad was on a hunt for that money. He was like, I'm going to find it. If I find it, can I have half? I was like, you can have it all. I would just love to know where it is.
Right.
My husband has 3 older kids from his first marriage. His daughter came and lived with us. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. She lived with us for like 6 months during COVID. And I told her, I lost this money. And I can remember putting it in a safe place, but I can't remember anything after that. I don't know where the safe place is. But if you find that money, I'll give you half of it.
It's like the upside down world in Stranger Things.
Renee, I was still in the hospital bed. She walked. I'm not kidding.
Did
it was
she find
15.
it?
She found it on the first try.
Where?
In the hall closet. It was in my little hand sewing bag, like how I would sew bindings on a quilt.
Send her to Mom and Dad's house.
Up on a shelf. And I said, how did you find that? And she said, I just thought, where would you hide a safe thing? I'm like, you know me better than me. You can't ever leave because I do this all the time.
I was like, where would I hide it? I know.
I didn't find it. She found it.
I would hide it there, to the point where I would donate shoes and I'd be like, I have to open all the shoe boxes, because I could see myself putting something in a shoebox and then like tucking it back underneath other shoe boxes. It breaks my heart.
It's terrible.
I know. I still have some of her pieces, but like I used to wear her. It was so valuable to me, I wouldn't travel with it. Mm-hmm. And then I put it in the safe place. Oh, you're telling me.
It's terrible.
Mom and Dad have, if I've asked them one time, I've asked them 5,000 times. They're probably like,
I
was like, please check the safe deposit box. Please look in here. Okay, I had another thought. And they're like, will you let it go? I'm like, no, because it's there somewhere.
Oh, that is a bummer.
I know, because that house, they sold.
Yeah.
But I told the new owner and the new owner's best friend, hey.
We grew up in a very small town. The people that own our childhood home grew up across the street from us.
Yeah, they were like,
we used to have sleepovers in their shed. We called it a playhouse. Yeah.
We did?
Yes.
You would sleep in the shed, though?
Yes.
In front of the garden?
Yes.
I don't remember that. I remember swimming in the pool.
We would sleep over in that shed.
I haven't thought about that pool in a really long time.
Uh-huh.
It was an above ground, like, circle pool.
Yeah.
And they would grow corn.
And that shed was most certainly not a playhouse, but we called it one and we slept in there.
That's wild. And we would have to, they lived across the street, so we would have to cross the street on snow days, like back in the blizzards of, 93 and 97?
Yeah.
Those are the years the blizzards happened.
Yeah.
We would cross oh my gosh. I used to be a young person. And I would be like, how can people just pull out a year like that? Who knows? It snowed. It was winter. And now I'm not. Okay, anyway.
Now I'm not a young person. I'm an old lady.
Back in 93, in the 1900s, we would have to walk past that property, like past their house.
Yeah, they live right across the street.
Waist-high snow to get to where we sledded at.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Why were we talking about that? Safe place?
Rewind.
My necklace.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's going to drive me crazy. I can't. Has that ever happened to you guys? Like, I know I had it, and I put it there on the back of the counter because that was the safe place. And then when I went back for it, gone. You know what wasn't gone? All of the, like, brushes and things that I had to clean, like shampoo and clean. Those were still right there.
Huh.
I know. I don't know.
Is that in your drain?
Okay.
Could they get down your drain?
That's what I was wondering.
All of them.
I know. Well, there were 2. Maybe.
It's weird.
That's what we're wearing.
Okay.
And we both have brown dog clay on.
We do. Let's write this down. Renee's necklaces are Hey Harper. I'm trying to keep notes. I'm trying to get better show notes for you guys. I'm going to try. Is this a really loud pen?
It is, and it's so close to that here.
Why?
Have this. It's like felt or something. Ooh, they're having a buy one. They're having Hey Harper.
Okay.
So, hey, Harper.
Maybe they're not when this airs.
Oh, yeah. Well, they are it's shower safe, sweat proof, life ready, designed to be worn every day, all the time. And you don't have to like polish them.
It's gold plated. And I've even had one tarnished before. And I sent them a picture of it. And they sent me a new one.
So I like that it is nice in situations like this and being a mom. And you guys have like seen one fall off before. That if you lose it, it's not like, oh, I lost my gold necklace, you know?
Yeah, they're not hundreds of dollars.
Right. I think I got one of these is
about 60.
I think I got all 3 necklaces for just over $100.
It's not bad.
It's not, because I've been wearing them since 2020. So
yeah,
I think I bought them when we moved into that house.
And I did have one tarnish, and they did replace it. There's a guarantee.
And like I sunscreen them, I lotion, they can just
go in the pool.
Yeah.
Okay. What part of the show are we in? What have you finished?
Yes. What have we finished?
I have finished 2 things. I can't show you either of them. They're over there on the blocking mats, getting ready to show you tomorrow.
Do you want me to pick up? Okay.
No, I'm going to show you guys next week. But I finished the Cookie Monster Nebula, and I finished something.
Cookie Monster color.
Here's the Cookie Monster color. It's I knit the Nebula sweater by Andrea Mowry, and this Lemon Kid Birdie DK. The color is called Cookie Monster. I knit it in a size 5 short sleeve, and it's over there blocking. I also started and finished my Ruffle edit. It wasn't even started last week. It was very quick. It was very fun. It's also over there. I'm going to show them to you both next week.
Okay.
That's all I finished.
What did I finish? Oh, I finished my Ruffle edit, but I didn't block it yet. Just because I didn't. Rachel and I had a work night, and because there were admin things that we needed to do
like
for
the
table
boring
10
stuff.
Yeah. And we would never do it because
it's boring.
Right. So I said, we just need one day. And we did it this past
week. She
week.
would not even let us knit in the car. She said, whoever drives, the other one has to be on the computer. Then I'm driving. I'm driving both ways.
We had work that we had to do. So, at dinner, I bound this off. We were allowed to knit at dinner because we weren't allowed to bring the computer into dinner. It just wasn't enough room. So, this is my Ruffle edit. This is a pattern. Hold on. I don't want to cover up my mouth. This is a pattern by Casey of Young Folk Knits. It's currently in testing. It will be released May 1st. That is the plan. I knit mine out of Yarn Jam. Oh, it's beautiful. This is Scarlet. This is their Natural Sport. It's 100% Shanico, 312 yards for 100 grams, non-superwash. It is so soft.
It's
really
nice yarn.
This is a joy to knit with.
It's like soft and bouncy. This is what I had left over. So I knit mine according to the pattern as it's written right now. And I had, like a whole, almost golf ball size.
Yeah.
Plenty. Mine's called Razzle Dazzle.
Mine, I ran out of yarn, but that's because I was freestyling. So I did order more yarn.
She's such a good test knitter.
I'm sorry. I was on vacation. I had a glass of champagne. Give me a little bit of grace. But it was so fun to work on. And you cast on up here, fun. increase, and then you set up for the ruffles, do the ruffles, and then that's your cast off edge. And I was like 25 stitches short. I even cut my yarn from the cast on edge and spit spliced it onto the end. I weighed this. This is still more than 100 grams.
Oh, so you have full skein still. Perfect.
Yeah, I needed a of yarn. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a matching accessory. I believe that Casey is planning more than one size of these.
I hope because, she said she was.
Go ahead.
I have another skein in a blue color that I want to knit the smaller bandana size in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember last week when I said that wasn't red? Well, my husband watched that episode and he looked at me and he said, I know exactly what you're talking about. And mark this down. It's the first time in our entire relationship that he's ever been like, I know exactly what you mean. That never happens. He and I are like the epitome of 6 of one and a half a dozen of another. But he was like, yeah, that's not red. And I was like, that's right, it's better.
I mean, I think that every color has a variation.
Right, and that is not red. That is a different color.
It is red. This is red. Scarlet red.
Scarlet.
Red.
Red-ish.
So this is
whatever it is gorgeous.
I love this color.
It's gorgeous.
Look at it. It would go good with this.
It would.
I'm going to block this. And then it will be finished, but I'm calling this finished for now.
No.
Like, I just think it's adorable.
It is. It is adorable.
It's so cute. Okay. That's my one finish.
Okay. I have 2, but you can't see them. You got to come back next week.
Okay. What are you working on? How many are you working on?
I am working on 2.
I am working on 3.
Well, let's go. You're first, lady.
This is big for me, but it's mostly because I'm at the point in the project where I need to try it on, and that's really a barrier for me.
Okay.
I need to try it on and I need to make a decision.
Oh.
What am I talking about? I'm talking about my Sabai top. This is a pattern by Suzanne Mueller, and it is big. Oh, it's so dark.
And it's a black hole.
I could have just held up a black pillowcase.
Piece of paper.
Right.
That looks like nothing.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I did version number 2, which has the ribbing. Is it version number 2?
I have no idea.
I did the version with the ribbing. And so it has ribbing at the neck, a nice little rolled cast on edge.
Keep talking. Don't stop.
The ribbing continues down the side of the arm and then down the side of the body. I'm knitting this out of Bear Paw DK, which is a yarn by the Farmer's Daughter Fibers. And it is 20% yak, 20% silk, and 60% superwash merino. They custom dyed this for us at the time that we... Oh, you're so smart. Remember last time, guys?
We're supposed to be picking our fleece.
Oh, this is fun.
The bucket's going under there. Here she is.
Yahtzee. That's Yahtzee.
This is Yahtzee.
Let's pause on the Sabai for a second because I feel like we're not going to be able to just do this and not tell them what's happening here. So, give them the backstory. We were in New York.
We were in New York having brunch with Andrea Liu, the Knitting PT, Tashi from Tangles and Starlight on Instagram, or Stitches and Starlight on YouTube, and Mia from Knit and Grace.
Yes.
And I was sitting next to Tashi, and Renee was sitting next to me. And across the table were Mia and Andrea. And Tashi was talking just to, I don't think it was me specifically. Tashi was just talking about processing fleece, and they were saying that they bought a fleece, but they accidentally bought the whole fleece when normally they would buy half of the fleece.
Online from Nystock Farm.
They were hoping to sell half of the fleece. I didn't know anything about that fleece, but I said I would buy that half of a fleece. And Renee
It was not this organized of a conversation, by the way.
No, but this is your Cliff Notes version.
Right.
Renee from the other side of me, who I don't think even knew, couldn't hear but 3 words of it, was like, me too.
Selling fleece. Me. I'm in.
And so I was like, we're in. So Tashi said they would split it and they would tell us how much to pay for it. And we did. And they put that thing in a box and it showed up. And Renee and I scoured it, which was so much fun. We loved it. When we were scouring this fleece, we were like, you know what? We could buy 3 fleeces in Maryland. This is so much fun. We could do this so many times.
So we could do this so much more.
And then it dried. And Renee said, well, now we have to pick it.
Rachel was
And
like,
I was
how
like,
do we do
I don't
that?
know what that means. And she was like, well, all you have to do is just like separate the locks, pick out any vegetable matter. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not bad. And then we sat on my couch and we did this for like an hour and a half one day, and we didn't even put a dent in it. And I was like, this is not the best part. I don't know if we can buy 3 fleeces if we have to do this to every piece of the whole fleece.
I know. You literally touch every piece of it because It needs to be open up when it goes through the carder.
Because the carder doesn't want this little lock, even though it's
doesn't
so
want
cute.
this. Right.
It wants this.
Yeah. So, but then here's the rub. The rub is if Rachel and I are sitting on a couch for 3 hours doing something with our hands, we'd rather be knitting.
Yeah, this is not what I would rather be doing all of my other hobbies except this one.
Right.
I want to do the other parts. The other parts are fun. Scouring was fun. Carding it was fun. We carded a little bit of it one day as a reward for picking it.
Right.
And spinning it is going to be fun. And then knitting it is going to be fun. But this specific part,
I know.
I don't find it to be the best. This is, the people who like to untangle yarn. I feel like this is in their wheelhouse. But that's not me. If I get a tangled skein of yarn, do you know what I do? Buy a new skein of yarn that's not tangled.
It is, I could see it being cathartic.
It's fine for what we're doing right now.
Right.
So now you're going to watch us do this. And Renee can talk about her Sabai top. I'm sorry. My brain just remembered it, and I was afraid if I didn't act immediately, it would forget
You're right.
it again.
No, you're so right. Because when we were talking about recording tonight, I said, hey, remember, we're going to pick that fleece. And listen, so when we were scouring the fleece, you guys, we were like, oh, it's going to be so cool. We're going to wash it. We're going to dry it. We're going to pick it, comb it, spin it, knit it. And we're going to walk up to Nice Dog Farm in Maryland and be like, this is Yahtzee.
Delusional. We'll be lucky if we can do that in 2028.
It's so true.
So delusional.
And then I was like, I feel like one fleece is enough for us. And then also when you're doing it, you're picking out these, which are shortcuts. Shortcuts? Second cuts? Second cuts. That sounds better. Little shorty guys. What kind of fleece is Yahtzee?
I think Yahtzee is a CVM Cotswold cross. I don't remember the third thing.
What was it?
I don't remember.
I remember CVM. I remember Cotswold. Was it an R?
Is it ramble?
I think so. Yes. I think so.
Tell us if we're wrong.
Yeah. And it was really, really dark gray. And then when you washed it, it got really light.
Look how pretty it is. Wait. Look how pretty it is.
I know.
And these little yellowy bits, that is sun bleached. And I learned, because we could not understand if they coat the sheep how they get sun bleached, but they don't coat them right after they're shorn in the summer because their fleece is very short and it's very hot. They don't coat them until it's time for like winter.
Oh, really?
So yes, I think
didn't know
that is how someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that I'm not wrong.
But like, look how pretty that is.
I also never think that I'm wrong, and I often am. So don't feel bad correcting me.
Toshi, jump in here.
Toshi,
Tell
Jenny,
Jody,
yeah. Amy, Melinda. Oh,
we're sorry.
We're
so sorry, you guys.
Talking about this. But okay, so we're gonna have to remember to make eye contact though, because they don't want to stare at our foreheads the whole time.
Okay.
This is
okay. You do that, and I'll go back to this.
Okay.
But wait a minute. Look at these locks. Some of these locks are so crimpy and pretty. Oh
no, they're super
gorgeous.
Pretty.
Okay. So I'm knitting my Sabai. I made a Sabai one time prior last year. I cast on and knit a size 1 that time. It's very form-fitting. This one I wanted like a little looser, a little more positive ease. So I cast on a size 2. I was at gauge, and I right now am at the point where I need to pop this onto cables. I should just do that.
Do it. Tell us what yarn you're using.
That is Farmer Daughter Fibers, Bear Paw DK, 20% yak, 20% silk, 60% superwash merino. It is a dream. It's so soft and so silky. It's nice to knit with. I traveled with this project, and it's on wooden needles, which is my first time working on wooden needles for like a garment, I believe. Yeah.
Your wooden needles almost have convinced me that maybe I need some wooden needles, because your stitches look very nice with that slippery yarn.
Yes. When people used to say, I use wood needle for slippery yarn, I would think, I used wooden needles and I did not like them.
Well, let me tell you, we bought wooden needles, but we did not buy chaga wooden needles.
We didn't.
It's possible that we bought
the worst of the wooden needles.
It's possible. They weren't great.
No.
But those chagas are really, they're nice.
They were really blunt and really like slippery.
They were almost like raw wood. Like,
mine almost felt plasticky. My needles.
Mine also felt like you could snap them. They didn't feel solid at all.
Okay. So, am I going over a t-shirt or going off screen?
Off screen.
Okay. You can talk to them while I...
Okay. What do you want to talk about, guys? My mom called me out today at Easter for taking the prospect tee back that I said maybe it would be hers.
That's funny.
She was like, well, I was supposed to have a blue t-shirt, but you said on the internet that you weren't giving it to me.
Okay.
Hey, that's cute.
Now, don't judge the wrinkliness because it's been wadded up.
I don't think they can see the wrinkliness from
It's
there.
been wadded up in a project bag. Let me move this chair. Okay. So, it is right here. And you'll pick up, how big is this ribbing?
An inch?
An inch?
Ish. Maybe a little more.
So like another inch, which will put it here.
And do we expect that to block longer?
Maybe. I don't want it to because I don't want these...
Armholes?
I don't want these armholes.
Okay, so we're going to protect the length.
I already feel like this might be a little too open for me. I could see myself like mattress stitching a couple of these.
Yeah.
Like in my...
Hey,
I joke.
Black looks so good on you.
Thank you. I don't want my bra strap showing ever. And I don't know what it's from. But I don't like them to show, or my bra. But I could put like I have like a black tank that's kind of like a bra.
Like a long line?
Do you know what I mean? Like a bralette. Yes. Yeah. So I could see myself wearing that under this. But if this really bothers me, or if the fabric gives more in blocking.
Yeah.
I could mattress stitch this up. I talked to one of our friends from the Makers in the Big Sky Retreat who has made a Sabai in the past, and she actually did that.
Mattress stitch.
Because her armholes were
too big.
Yeah. I don't like the bra showing.
Okay.
So either black on underneath so that it's not so obvious, or it's probably like 2 stitches.
Yeah, that's not
just to take that in. Deal. Next time, I guess I could probably start the increases for the arms earlier just to move all this up.
Okay.
So, what do we think in terms of length? What are we doing here? I think
where do you want it to? Yeah. I think you should maybe knit until it's like here so that it ends up here, like ends up at the end of your belt buckle.
So that it ends up here?
Yeah. How does that feel to you?
So like I would knit
another inch
and then rip. Yeah. Because I do.
So like 2 more inches total? Yeah, you need a little bit more. It's cute though.
Thank you.
Super cute.
Yeah, I do think these armholes are going to be too open for me. Just zip this up a little bit. It's really soft. There's no prickle at all. It's very comfortable.
It's got a real nice stitch definition too.
And it has like, does it look lustery? When I'm working on it, it looks lustery.
It looks lustery, but not in the way, it looks evenly lustrous. Not in the way that like your zipper sweater has the silk running through it.
Oh, like the silk thread.
It almost looks like a satin yarn.
Yeah.
Like if we were.
The silk's carded and blended
If we were grading them like paint, it's got a sheen, but not a shine.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Is this good? Did we do good?
Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe that one. Okay. Okay. So another 1.5 inches or 2 inches?
I think an inch and then an inch.
So I'm just gonna put a stitch marker on here.
An inch of stockinette and then the inch of. How much ribbing is that? Do we think it's more than an inch?
I don't know. I can't see. It's like a black hole.
Well, we've already established that I don't have a tape measure.
Tell me. I need to buy these, by the way.
It's an inch.
1 inch.
1 inch.
And I want 2 inches.
Yeah.
So knit for an inch and then
do your ribbing.
And that'll be super easy. Weave in the ends. Block, weave in the ends. Determine if I want to cinch that up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really cool that you get to make your own clothes.
It is cool.
It's awesome.
It is cool.
And this is so comfortable, really. And I would like it with, I am seeing it with either really tight pants And a little front tuck or really wide leg linen and like flowy and not have this tucked in at all.
Yes.
Okay. That's my first. This is my first work in progress.
Okay.
Please excuse me while I change my clothes. You can tell them about your
Okay.
first
I will
whip.
show you my creativity shawl. Honestly, I thought this would be an FO this week. If we were going to film on our normal day, which is tomorrow, it would be, but it's not. It's a whip. So it's a pattern by Tori. I chose to knit the shawl in large. She has a creativity shawl and a creativity cowl with the same stitch pattern, and I went for the shawl. So here it is.
I can't
It
get
is
over
a
that.
this is a significant.
It's so pretty. It is so happy. Try to be sad around that.
I know.
Look
It's
at
so
it.
pretty, and it feels so nice.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited to get it blocked.
Mom tried to steal this one.
She did, but she doesn't like woolly bulls. I was like, put it on your neck. Do you want that? And she was like, I think I could wear it for like 10 minutes.
When she realized she lost the bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you. When she realized she lost the prospect tee, she's like, "What's that?
She
How
was
many
like,
shawls do you have?"
she was like, I'll take as many cows as I can get. And I was like, okay. She's like, but I really like the one you made me. I'm like, yeah, ma'am, I made you that out of like yak and silk. That is the softest thing that you can put on your neck.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I'll make Mom something
That would be
with
nice.
this.
That would be nice.
She would like, yeah, she's gonna want a cow, but yeah, because she would accept this wool.
Yeah. Okay. So the main color, which is the background color, is from Flower Hill Fleeces. It's our friend Jody. It's local to us. She just started her own fiber mill, and this yarn is called Moonstone. It is a merino targy sari silk. So it's very, very subtly speckled yarn on this like very light gray base. And then for the contrast color, I spun one braid of 3 Waters fiber into a 2-ply. I called it a DK weight, but really it varies wildly because it does, because that's what I do. So,
Because we've only been spinning for like 4 months.
right, and I spun this 2 months ago, so.
Right.
Okay, so here we
So
go.
pretty,
There's, I know, I love, there's the halfway point, and now we're decreasing.
It
and
is so
look
happy.
how far I made it. I really, if we weren't doing this would be done
How long
already.
is that? That's like 8
It's
feet long
so
already.
long.
My through lines, I think, finished at 8 feet.
It's so long.
This one might end up being longer.
It might, but it's
Narrower.
it's not as deep.
Right.
Which I do like that, because then you just keep going.
I love this.
Isn't this nice?
It is so nice.
I love it too. I'm really happy. As soon as we're done filming, I'll finish, because look,
beautiful.
I have to get
It's beautiful.
down to this, and I'm here. I have like this much more to knit. That's not a lot. And then I'll block it, but something over there has to dry because all my blocking mats are being used.
I lost one stitch stopper. I'll just go
Where's mine?
both ends. That different project.
Oh. Here is what I have left to accomplish this task. I do have a little partial skein of the Moonstone somewhere that I might have to wind up, but I think I'm going to be good on the contrast color. I think I'm going to have plenty of the Handspun, which makes me happy, because although I could have like subbed in a little bit, I really didn't want to. I kind of wanted it, to be,
Yeah, right.
but I think this is plenty.
not this.
I don't think this is
Right.
plenty.
But
That's fine. But I started decreasing it halfway.
did you follow to pattern? Or you followed with your yarn? Like, does she give you a...
She gives you a length.
Okay.
And I went past that length a little bit because I was still on the first
Got it.
skein of this yarn.
Got it.
This yarn, this Moonstone came in 200 yard skeins.
Yeah.
And the pattern says that for the large size, you need 420 yards. So I should not have been able to knit the large size out of the 2 skeins.
Right.
And I knew that, but I thought, well, if I get to halfway on the first skein and then on the second skein, I have the whole second skein and I have a half a skein, I'll have plenty.
Right.
I was really worried about this one, but turns out I'm going to have plenty of this.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
so that's this. And this, you guys should see it finished next week.
You knocked it out of the park on
Thank
that,
you.
Rachel.
Thank you.
Really.
I really love it. I'm very happy with it.
That is a copy paste. Like, I could copy and paste that and be over the moon about it.
You could. This was inspired by our friend Tashi. They test knit it. They made a totally handspun one. Mine's not that cool, but it was also,
I don't think I realized their main was handspun.
yeah, it was the leftovers of the cardigan from Rhinebeck, I believe.
That's so cool.
So
What
cool.
a flex.
I know.
Look, we're trying.
We're trying. We're gonna do it so fast. You guys will be so fast. So this is heavily inspired by Tashi. Thank you, Tashi. What else was I gonna say? Oh, Knit Along ends at the end of April.
Hosted by
Tori.
Did you say that?
Yeah. The designer. Okay. Done.
That's awesome. Okay. So my Sabai is my first entry for the Springcentrick Make Along.
Okay.
I've had that yarn in stash since, well, we ordered it last September and it came in like a month or 2 after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they, Farmer's Daughter Fiber does now dye Bear Paw DK
Both bear paws.
in the colorway Legend.
Yes.
At the time that we visited the store, their brick and mortar, they did not dye it in Legend. So when I say like, oh yeah, it took like a month, I remember us being like, that was really quick.
It was really quick. I've had a special order, not because it was a special color, but because they were like out of stock. I've had to wait for yarn to be dyed before, and it always comes faster than they quote, and it always comes faster than like I expect. So 10 out of 10 on that customer service.
So this is my second entry for the Springcentrick Make
You're
Along.
see, you started late, but you're really picking up speed now.
Yes. I needed to,
You need to get your mind around it a little bit.
yeah, I needed to find the things that I wanted to be excited
Yeah,
about.
great.
This one, look, this bag is all of my Springcentrick Make-Alongs in one. I have the black Sabai, and then I have these 2 colors in this project. This project is the Friday Tee by Petite Knit. We haven't pulled up any patterns.
Well, we're
should we
picking
show
yarn.
'em?
We
I
can
know.
only pick and wool.
Show them the Friday Tee, please.
Okay.
When you have a second.
I have a second.
This is two days of knitting, 2 or 3 days of knitting already. It's a 24 stitch gauge. This is a lot of knitting.
Oh.
So far, I have a collar and the short rows completed. That's a lot of knitting I have ahead of me. This, we'll see if this can be completed.
Ooh, but
in
Renee.
time. I know.
It can be.
I
What
know.
size are you making?
I'm making a size 2.
You can do it.
And I love it. I'm knitting this out of 29 Bridges Studios non-superwash sock. It is fingering weight. It's 100% merino. And let me tell you how much yardage you get on this. You get 436 yards for 100 grams. I have the colors linen and bourbon. I know.
It's good.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it. So you cast on and knit 1 by 1 rib. And then you do some, is it called double knitting if you're only knitting? Like you do a few rounds where you keep slipping the pearls.
I think that's double knitting.
Okay. And then you do your 1 by 1 rib again, and then you have to knit the cast on edge and the live edge together. If I were making this again, I would go back and tell past Renee, read that pattern. Oh, no. I didn't do that, and I normally don't do that. So I just take the first step, do it. What's the next step? Do it. What's the third step? Do it. And when it said for all of this fingering weight to pick up all of those stitches and to knit each one together, I thought, I really wish I did a provisional cast on. Because her directions say to go and pick up each stitch with like a spare set of interchangeable, like get another interchangeable and pick up all of those. I don't know why you wouldn't just provisionally cast that on. So that, like, if I provisional cast on with a barber cord and just left that barber cord there. Yeah. But instead I had to pick up each one by one and knit them together. So if you're going to make this, that's what I would do next time if I was going to make another one. And then the short rows happen in the back, and you're already working your main and contrast colors. And then now I'm just going and doing my raglan increases. So it's broken rib. Yeah. One round of knitting, one round of 1 by 1. But here's the thing. When I was doing my short rows, my brain, there was so much going on because once you crossed halfway, you went from one stitch pattern to the next stitch pattern. Oh. But you had to read the stitch pattern to know if you should be purling now or knitting now.
Okay.
And on the back side,
it's a lot.
It was a lot. So what I didn't do was ease my jog in. Do you know when you add a color and then you get all the way around? I normally lift that stitch up and knit it. I didn't do that. So it looks, these two are like...
Yeah, but it's right on the raglan, which makes it not as noticeable, I think. Because it is a...
It's going to be back here, too.
You're going to be fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
If I just start doing it next time. Because can you guys see that?
I think that's...
I don't love that.
I don't think that's a big deal at all.
Okay. I'll start fixing it now. But that was in the short rows. And once I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to go back and fix that because I was so confused already with my, like, where beginning of round is. And there's 8 markers, but she's numbering each one. And when you get to marker 7, I was like, that's too much. Oh. Those straights are just going to have to be how they are.
Okay.
So, yeah, it feels great. I'm really excited to be working on it. But as I worked on it, I thought, that's a lot of knitting. I picked an aggressive 24 stitch fingering weight broken rib.
Is that what the Prospect Tee was? 24 stitches?
What was it?
Oh, that was a question.
Let me tell you.
Because when we started that, I remember thinking, this yarn is thin. But it went quick. It went quick because it was enjoyable. And I think broken rib probably could be enjoyable.
Yeah, same gauge, 24 stitch gauge.
Okay, so it's not as bad.
Yeah.
At least you have a frame of reference that you've knit a 24 stitch tee.
I'm sorry, 28 stitch gauge. Rachel.
What was 28?
That's what the Friday tee is. 28
well, there goes all
gauge.
my optimism.
That's a lot of knitting. So we'll see. And it has long sleeves.
Like it does, but it doesn't have to.
No, I know, but I like that.
Well, then.
We'll see. Get
them little fingers going,
do I have
lady.
Enough yarn? I have 1 of these and 2 of these. Is that enough?
What's the pattern say?
The pattern says it's enough. But you know, when you start, you're like, I don't know.
I know. Let me tell you something. I do that all the time. I told Renee this. I don't think I told you guys this. My second Nebula, the Cookie Monster Nebula, I finished with only 3 skeins of yarn. I have 2 whole skeins left.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm sure I'm doing that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you do a gauge swatch? No, we're gauge swatching now. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, I feel good because this is going to block, it's going to open. I was afraid that it was already
at 28.
Yeah.
What are you at?
I'm at 32.
Okay.
Yeah. 32 scrunched up on my needles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say this. On Petite Knits pattern, I'm pretty confident that I just go up 1 needle size. I've knit enough of her stuff by now, knowing that if I bump up 1 needle, then I hit her gauge.
Okay.
So I didn't gauge swatch for this. And honestly, I don't feel like I have time for it. Check back next week or the week after that when I'm regretting that decision. But I am knitting this on a US 3. Yeah, a whole tee on a US 3. I know.
This is aggressive.
I know, but it feel that. It feels really nice.
It does. That yarn's nice.
Yeah.
The yarn is so nice. All right. That's beautiful. The colors are good.
Can I have it done by May 1st?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, that's my second one? Yeah, that's my second whip. Where's your second whip?
That's my only other whip. It's in this bag. I've been using this bag a lot.
Me too.
Have you?
Is it in here or is it in my bedroom still? Yes. Why? What happened that we were like,
Well,
I'm going to take that bag?
It's really handy.
Yes.
And you can use it. You can put your purse stuff up here.
I put my phone there.
My phone, I put my key. And then there's one inside if I need to take my little wallet. And then the whole rest is a project bag. And it will really hold too if you need it to.
The weather's gotten nicer and I've been taking walks with my family.
Yeah.
So I'll throw my yarn in there. And sometimes if it was the Sabai, the project rests right there comfortably.
Yes.
Because like that's a lot of fabric now swinging around.
So this is a project bag from Goodwater and Company. And I don't remember.
If I had mine, I could tell you.
I don't know what it's called, but this is like the official tartan of New York, if I remember correctly. It was was it special made for Rhinebeck?
I don't know.
We saw it at Rhinebeck. We did not buy it. We regretted it. And then we begged Sammy to make them for us after Rhinebeck. And she did because she's the best.
Well, I don't even know if I didn't want to buy it because I didn't want to take up her stock. But we both
regretted it.
Right. Sammy is owner, designer, maker of Goodwater & Co. She and her mom run that business.
And they'll be at Maryland. So if you're going to Maryland, if you're not going to Maryland, they have a website. I can link it below as soon as I find my pen under the
Here,
fleece.
have the not loud one.
And write it. Okay, Goodwater. And I'll link them below. And they're also at a few shows around our local area and Rhinebeck. So,
yeah.
But anyhow, this is the project bag that I'm carrying it in.
It's really lightweight too. I like that as well.
It is. And these are my colors. This bag matches everything that I wear all the time.
Mine is like the inverse of that. Mine has more green. Where you have blue, I have green.
So, okay, here's what I'm knitting. I am knitting my April Farmer's Daughter Fibers Sock Squad socks. And seeing them in the camera, it makes me happier about them. Because I was afraid that there wasn't enough contrast between the white and the yellow.
When they're close, I could see how you could feel like that.
But then I was like, if white isn't, and this is the whitest white that I have. If white is not enough contrast, what will be enough contrast? Like, you can't get lighter. I would have to go darker. And that, I don't know, wasn't my... Initially, I wanted to invert the colors and I wanted to make white the background and the colors yellow. And then at some point down the cup, change back to yellow. But when I cast that on, I did not like the stark white cuff. It just looked like it was screaming to be dirty to me. And I am happy with this decision. So this is, honey, what's it called? What's the color this month called?
Oh, let me get it for you.
This is the Farmer's Daughter Fiber Sock Squad April colorway. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Morning Honey in Highwood Sock. I like this base. This would be my second favorite base this year. I think that I like the BFL the most, and I like this one the second.
Highwood Sock is 80/20, superwash merino and nylon, 400 yards for 100 grams, and the mini is 80 yards for 20 grams.
Yes, I'm not using the mini, although I have it in. No, I don't even have it in here.
Here's the inspiration for this month. Oop.
We are buddy knitting this particular pattern with our friend Trisha, and this is a Summer Lee Cuff Club Season 1. Is it called Season 1? Year
Volume
1?
one.
Volume 1. This is the March pattern.
Trisha of
Yarn Jam, sorry. So the white is white. It's opal sock and wool in the, look how bright it is, white.
Yeah.
Here's here's the yellow, here's the white. And then I took one day to work with me these 3 colors, and because I couldn't decide, these were my choices. I thought maybe I could do the petals, and this is the Sock Squad last year, June. It's also what I used as the contrast color for January of this year.
Okay.
It's this orange and blue speckle, but I did not think that was enough.
I could see that. Yeah.
Because if you got a heavy orange speckle part, there was no contrast.
Yeah.
So I did not think that this was going to be the right contrast. And then these 2 together looked a little too candy corn for me.
Oh, yeah. Plus white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so I went with this, and this is kind of giving sunflower.
Yeah.
Or brown-eyed Susan, like wildflowers.
Where's the brown from?
This is the contrast
from
from was it last month? The brown ones? Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's what was left over. And you only need it for,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you finding that pattern?
Okay. I cast on a 64 stitch sock. That is what I make. And this pattern does have a 64 stitch option. Summerlee has you go up to a size 2 to do your color work. And I just was knitting one of her patterns, that little checks. So I know that you do need the size 2 to get the sock over my heel. Like when I put that gingham sock on, if it were knit any tighter, it would not have gone over my heel. So I knew that I had to use the size 2. But I don't like how the stitches look up close. Back here, they look good. That's cute. And when you put them on your foot, they look okay because then all the stitches spread out. But when they're just like on my needles, they look sloppy. Can you see?
Yeah.
They just look so big.
Yeah.
They look so big that
Yeah.
they just look a little sloppy to me. So I don't love that, but it's just this little bit. And it's done. And I also didn't love the idea of starting over. So what I love is just dealing with it.
Okay.
And I'm knitting these straight down. She gives you the length for the leg. I know my length for the foot. So I mathed out the approximate length that I would need to knit, slap a toe on, and I'll cut it an afterthought heel because that's my favorite kind of heel. So I did this is one day. Just one day I decided to do this.
Yeah. Rachel, those are so cute. They're really cute.
And
yes.
Look, don't mind the socks I'm wearing now. My feet were cold. Oh, what's that? What piece of tape?
Okay.
But imagine if I had cute little yellow socks on with this little sundress.
Right. No, that's going to be adorable.
Be the cutest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do think they're super cute.
They are.
I like, you guys know, yellow's not my thing. Yellow might be my least favorite color if we're generalizing. But once this yarn knits up, I find it much more appealing than I found it in the hank.
That's a happy
I wasn't
little sock.
super excited about it in the hank. I wasn't excited about the brown yarn either. And those are like some of my favorite socks now.
But this is a good part of Sock Squad.
It is. It's pushing me. This is out of my comfort zone. This is the bingo square.
Yeah.
Because I would have never picked this yarn because yellow is not in my wheelhouse. But oh my gosh, it's the sweetest little sunshine sock.
Sweet. That's a very good word for it.
Yeah.
It is.
So
I'm
happy that I committed to this. Knit it every month. Just do it because I've found some really like happy unintended,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Hooray! A Sock Squad win! Sock Squad win!
Yeah. Okay. So this is my other way. Oh. Do you guys see how this is on a really short? Oh, it's a mess. But it's on a really short cable to knit magic loop. This is a 24-inch circular because I thought that I would do the color work and then knit them 2 at a time.
Okay.
But the first row of this pattern of the color work is 3 color work. And that was really like getting slapped in the face by the pattern a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, welcome to this pattern. Get all your yarn. None of it's connected. It's all loosey-goosey. And
Rachel, doesn't it feel like the beginning stages of knitting again when like...
Especially when
I
it's
just did
the first round. Like, none of that yarn is anchored in.
I did 3 color work for the, oh yeah, I could see that being an extra challenge.
Yes. I kept pulling it too much and zooped right through. Okay, so after I did that, I was like, that's enough. I'm just going to knit. it. I'm not, because I have the yellow. Well, I was going to have to go inside, outside, plus 2 other colors. Because this is in one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pass.
To do 2 at a time.
I would like to not do that. I'll pass on that experience.
Will you do it? Will you do it now?
No, because to get the other one started, I have to use, I'm pulling from the middle. So I either have to cut this.
No, don't do that. Why don't you pull from the outside?
But then I have this attached, this.
Only for a little bit. Okay, fair.
No.
Fair.
Pass.
I tried.
Anyone who would like to know how I use the 2 24-inch circulars, you're just going to have to wait until another month. I'll show you sometime. It's not going to be this month.
Hey, my 24-inch circulars did show up. Remember last week? Nope.
Oh.
No, I'm not using them
But
yet.
you can successfully magic loop on a 24-inch circular. Because I'm doing it.
Okay, yeah.
You just...
Good to know.
There's plenty of... Can you see that? There's plenty of space.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. That's my second whip. Look, I do like this.
They are
I'm
happy.
So pleasantly surprised at how much I like this yellow sock.
Really. Honestly, me too. Because yellow's also hard for me. Can I talk about the yarn options that I had prepared for my
attached
sock?
Yes, please do.
So I had the main color, this. Then I went in my sock yarn is not with the rest of my stash of yarn. My sock yarn ended up in a different room because I only have so much room. I store my stash of yarn in the upper storage of my walk-in like clothing closet.
Okay.
Sock yarn, I didn't have enough room for that. So it was in an alternate location. So I wasn't willing to go dig through that at this point in my day. So I had, it's like white. I like that. And then I was like, ooh, this is Farmer's Daughter fiber from, what was the blue month? Was that January?
January.
It's like, okay.
Hey, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, I could do a little flower with this because we already know the pattern. It's going to be the
same.
Yeah. Was that March?
March of the first. Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, is this the same brown?
Yeah.
Same brains? Brown. Now I'm trying to figure out flower color, background color, possibly of a cuff, and what's the middle part?
Stamen.
Stamen color. Then I also pulled, what? Oh, this is the contrast for this month. I don't think that's going to be the one that I use. Where's the red one? Hold on.
Oh, yarn's flying everywhere.
Here it is. This is the mini from February. So I liked.
Ooh.
Right, I know.
That's nice.
So it's going to be.
Hey, I like this too.
With the white?
No,
I feel like
you like the white.
I like that. Or this. Or this.
Yeah, well, I like that.
Yeah. So, to be determined.
Okay.
I couldn't make
so that's
that
not your
decision.
next whip.
It's not my next whip. What do you guys think? Vote. You probably still have time. Blue, red, or brown with my white and yellow.
We could have sister socks if you did brown.
Maybe. We might end up having sister socks.
That'd be cute!
Have a little photo shoot?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do that? That would make this super easy.
I don't care if you do that or not, but I think it'd be so cute.
And
knit
I'm
the
glad
socks you want to knit. Don't do it based on me.
We take inspiration from all places, though, Rach. Okay. What do you think my next whip is?
Your handspun socks.
Yes! Are you ready?
Yeah.
She had a little clue because she said, "Do you have a
She
finished
was-
sock?
I
Are you going to need
No.
this?"
I was on FaceTime with her one day and I saw this. The yarn was like, it was doing this. And I said, "What are you flipping around at the top of your screen?" And do you know what she did? She put her phone down.
Hey, guys.
Are you ready? Yes.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
Look how cute that is.
Renee, it's prettier in person.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this little sock.
It's so pretty.
I love it so much. I managed none of the color. It's not. It's not. I couldn't give away my first handspun sock. I couldn't.
You could have.
I couldn't.
I'm kidding.
You can have it. You can have
it. It's a funny joke. Well, it's not going to fit. I don't want a sock that doesn't fit. I can make my own sock that doesn't fit.
Okay, well, all right.
Renee.
Rachel, I know. I wish they could see it in person because I feel like it's
prettier in person
than it's coming up there.
It's more vibrant in person.
Yeah. So I didn't manage any of the color
pretty.
at all. I just let it go how it go. So I didn't know what the sock was going to be. I just cast it on, and I took inspiration from Tori's hand knit sock, and I took inspiration from the Wound Up Fiber Arts.
Yeah, she knits a lot of ribbed socks.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I like that. And I feel like I should probably use more of the sock yarn because I want to use up more of the yarn.
Okay.
So let me have a longer leg because I was like, do I want it to be like a little midi or a shorty, or do I want it to be more substantial? So I cast on 2x2, and when I was knitting, I thought it's going to be a shorty.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, this is a fun color, and this is a fun color, and that's a fun color. And all of a sudden I was like, oh.
How long am I knitting 2x2?
This isn't a shorty anymore because I don't want ribbing on the bottom of my foot. So let's see. Let me tell you how long I knit this leg.
4 inches.
I knit the leg, what's that? 4.5 inches. And then I did not place waste yarn. I just kept knitting. And what I did was, because I didn't have a pattern, this was just self-drafted. But can you see how these, let's see. Can you see how the purl line here continues? I was like, ooh, I want to keep that purl line and I don't want to interrupt it. But it was uneven, meaning, because I cast on 64 stitches.
Oh, it was purled on one side and not the other.
Correct. So I was like, oh, what do I do here? Do I flip more to the back? Do I flip more to the front? What do I do? And I was like, I'm going to put more stitches on the top of my foot. Excuse me. Because I was like, not that much of my foot touches the ground, and I don't want the ribbing to look too short going across the top of my foot. But the only issue with that is that then I lose 2 stitches in my heel, and I have the high instep, high arch. So if it was purely non-aesthetic of a choice, I would have put extra stitches on the back of my foot. But I wanted that ribbing, and I wanted more ribbing going across the top of my foot. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Even though it's just 2 stitches, I was really perplexed. And that's probably how also my leg got so long, because I was like, oh, I'll just keep enjoying the colors for a little bit while I think about this. So when it came time to go from leg to the foot, I just popped 2 stitches. Like I moved my stitch marker back to like incorporate, because it was knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. So my beginning of round, I just popped it back to start with a purl 2.
Okay.
And then I put one halfway around after 2 purls. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So then I went from 32 to 32 to on the front, I would have 34. And on the back of the sock, I would have 30 stitches.
Okay.
And then I knit all the way down 70 rounds for my foot. And then I did my rounded toe recipe. And then it came time to pick up the stitches for the heel. This was very challenging because of the way that the yarn was marled together in that spot. It wasn't easy to follow the line because the color of the yarn kept changing. And I was like, oh no, it's up one. So I picked them up once and I was like, I had picked up these ones and then like went up a row and picked up the rest. So I was like, pulled that needle out.
Yikes.
Did it again. It took me a few times. So many times that I decided I'm going to, for my next sock, hold a contrast color where I would cut in my heel at. So I don't want it to be a forethought heel. I want it to be an afterthought with like a indicator. Does that make sense? Like I'll hold a white or a hot pink or anything that's not the color that I'm knitting with, just for those back
Like a
heel.
lifeline kind of? That you can pull
Yes.
out? Like a
Yes.
lifeline.
And then I know I can see that easily and I can pick up above and below it.
And then you can just chuck it once you pick up them stitches.
Correct. And then I can cut the actual knit,
Yeah.
like sock yarn.
Yeah.
Like I would an afterthought. When I'm pulling out when I cut for an afterthought, I leave the yarn that's being pulled out in the last 2 stitches on either side. It just helps, I think, snug up
I do the
these
same
corners.
thing. You don't get the little holes in
Right.
the
They're
corners.
really nice and tight.
It is a little bit hard to knit into them the first time, but then it's normal after that.
I thought that they were okay.
I find it like tighter because they're still like knit. You're almost
Okay.
like double
Yeah, I
knitting
could see
them.
that. And then I did my rounded heel recipe, which is 7 rounds of knitting, just straight knit. Then I do decrease 4 rounds, decrease 3 rounds, decrease 2 rounds, decrease 1 round, then decrease every round till I'm down to 10 stitches for my heel. I do a similar rounded toe recipe for my toe, but I just decrease the first round. I don't do those 7 rounds. I do the 7 rounds back here because look how nice this sock might be one of my best fitting socks.
Good.
Because it feels like, do you know when you slip your feet into well-worn in Birkenstocks?
Yes.
It's like, that doesn't fit, and then your foot like finds the mold
Yes.
of your foot and you're like,
Yes.
that is so good.
Yes.
That's how these socks feel. They're
so pretty.
Thank you.
You made rainbow socks. I didn't anticipate rainbow socks.
They fit
They're
so well.
good.
They fit really, really, really well. So on my toe, I obviously don't need that extra fabric. Where's my foot? I don't need the extra fabric that I need here, but
Yeah.
I need every bit of those 7 rounds.
Yes, you do. That's so pretty, Renee.
Thank you. And I
So
told
pretty.
myself, these are not allowed to be an art project sock. I
Okay.
have to wear these and
Okay.
enjoy these.
Do
There
it.
is too much work
That's a lot of work.
put into them
Yes.
to just put in my closet because I'm afraid to use them. Right?
If they're not being worn, you should display them because they're gorgeous.
I'm really so happy with them. Okay. I spun from Wound Up Fiber Arts their Scrappy Sock Pack. I bought 1 pack. Here it is. Here's my second sock.
So cute.
Isn't that adorable?
It is.
I'm really happy. Okay.
Did you weigh that sock? Do you know how much?
40. 40? I think it's 40.
Okay.
I did weigh it because I wanted to make sure that I had enough
Yeah.
of this and I had plenty.
Good.
Because here's my other thought of what I was thinking. Wouldn't it be so sweet
Your daughter had a pair?
if I made this the flower of my sock?
Yes. It would.
But I needed to know that I had enough yarn.
Yes.
So that's why I was like, I gotta finish those socks.
Yeah.
Because if you remember when I spun this yarn, I used all the light colored fiber in the beginning of both of my bobbins. I don't think that's going to contrast well with yellow because it's so light in there. But I don't know how much weight that is. So if I've like 30 grams, if it's all white, that doesn't help me. So I
Well,
don't
but
want to
also,
steal from these socks.
Yes,
Does
but
that make
you
sense?
need almost nothing to make those flowers. So you
Really?
don't, yeah,
Okay. But wouldn't... Oh, Rachel,
it's gorgeous.
I'm so happy with them.
I can't wait until you make me a pair later.
Total dopamine project.
Oh, for sure.
Colors and colors and colors. I was really tempted when it got to here. Because do you see?
Yeah,
there
there's
is variation, but
it's a lot of
especially
yellow.
from far.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a band of orange and yellow. But there's like red
Yeah,
and
there
orange
are.
and pink and orange and light pink. I said, Renee, just go with the flow. So I did.
You wanted to manage that out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because look how vibrant and quickly it was kind of
Yeah, but
changing back there.
look at it this way. You got all that one chunk of color on the part of your foot that you'll probably never see when you're wearing them.
That's true.
Yeah.
I love them.
I love them.
Feel that.
Okay.
They feel so nice.
Yeah.
The dopamines
Those are
were
beautiful.
hitting. So I knit the entire sock, the leg and the foot on 9-inch circulars.
Your spinning is lovely.
Thank
These
you.
look so much better than them lumpy blue ones that I tried to knit.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks. I worked really hard on those.
Yeah. It looks good.
I did them all on a US 0 9-inch circular, and then for my heel and my toe, I did a US 1 magic loop.
Did you steam block that?
No.
It doesn't even look like... I guess because you have the stockinette on your foot.
Right.
It's not doing the...
I was wondering if it was going to look like
The dongle.
Yeah. Yeah. But no. I love them. I love them. I'm so happy with these. And I tried to space out my cast-ons. Because I find that I cast on together.
Yes.
And then I cast off together. But there's that slog in the middle where you're like...
Yes.
Same projects again?
I have to tell you, I'm in a little bit of a danger zone right now because I cast 2 things off in the last 2 days.
Okay.
And this shawl is going to get cast off, if not tonight, tomorrow. So that's 3 in 3 days.
Oh.
And so I'm in danger of casting too much on and being in that like cycle of, it's so much fun. Nothing is fun. Everything is more. Yeah.
Everything's old.
So I'm going to try to slow it down, cast on one thing, get it a good chunk through.
This.
Yeah.
So I had this much far. I was this accomplished with this project, and then I put it on hold and cast on my tee. And I was like, I'm actually not pressed about the Sabai. I want Rachel's opinion.
Yeah.
I don't want to try it on and make a decision in the middle of the night. And that, when I need a little dopamine, I'll put in an hour or 2 of work and I'll have a finished object.
Yeah, it only needs to be, it's not even time to wear a tank top yet.
Yeah, right.
No hurry.
So I feel like I'm in a good pace right now.
Good.
But I do also need to cast on that sock squad sock. Bless you.
Maybe when that one's done. Because that
I could not put these down.
I was going to say, it's only been 6 days.
Okay, but I'll tell you what else. I don't love this much ribbing.
You don't like
it was
2x2
nice to
ribbing?
have. It was nice to have. No, I don't know that I've ever made one fully ribbed sock.
You're making a broken rib
That's the thing.
top and a rib sock. That's a lot.
So I was like,
I get that.
Wait a minute. I'm going straight from this ribbing to an entire
I do think
32 stitch gauge. What was it? 28 stitch gauge half ribbed tee.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ribbing.
it is. It is. That is something. Because it is nice to have a stockinette project.
Yes. Yes. So maybe after I get through the color work part of the sock, that'll be my stockinette relief. I think that's all my projects.
Okay, I have acquisitions. You want to... There's so much little bits of...
Vegetation.
Yeah. All right,
Vegetable matter.
Hold on.
Holding. I've been keeping these socks in my Twin Set and Pearl project bag. These are friends of ours from the UK, Rachel and Joe. They have a channel here on YouTube and are fantastic sock and shawl designers. So on Rachel and my work night.
So waiting.
I
I called Renee from work. We had plans on Thursday to have a table 10 working night. No knitting. We have to do like the admin things that we have to do. So I called her from work and I was like,
stuff.
are we going to eat somewhere? Because like, if we're meeting at 5, I need to know how hungry to show up to this meeting. Like, am I leaving work and going home and eating? And it's going to be like the worst work day ever? Or are we at least going to like have a meal and make it fun? And Renee was like...
And you want to know if we're going grubby or cute.
Right. And are we going grubby or cute? And Renee was like, grubby. And we need to sit somewhere for a long time with Wi-Fi. So how about...
That no one will care. Because I didn't want to be that customer because we grew up in a restaurant.
How about Panera? And I thought...
Hate that.
Don't love it. I don't love that, Renee.
It's really...
In fact, I strongly dislike that.
I don't even think that it's easy for me to eat at Panera. I threw that out because I said to my husband, I was thinking out loud, I was like, where has Wi-Fi that they don't care if you sit there and work? Like
My car. I have Wi-Fi in my car.
Well.
I'd rather sit there. So I then text her a screenshot of an available reservation at her favorite restaurant in the city. And I was like, She said yes. And I was like, excellent. The night is looking up. But now we have to get cute because this is not it's like a nice restaurant. So we got a little bit cute and then we went and had the most. It was
so good.
Delicious.
My favorite meal in the city.
It was incredible. We had this incredible meal, but on the way there is a yarn shop.
And this restaurant books out like weeks in advance to get it to snatch a table like that the day of.
Was meant to be. It
really was.
And it was at the perfect time. It was at the exact time that I would want a reservation. It was at 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. But we can't walk in there with our computer. So we have to, that's when I was like, that's fine, but we have to work in the car.
No knitting, Rachel. Whoever's not driving has to be on a computer.
Rachel was like, I'll drive.
Okay.
Because we get carried away. I could see us being like, that's not fun. Let's just knit all night.
It's not fun.
But we had like all of our children being cared for. We needed to get some stuff done. I know there's some not super exciting parts of hosting a channel on YouTube. Okay.
So, on the way there is a yarn shop. I mean, we're a knitting podcast, you guys.
That's
it's
right.
Work. This yarn shop, kind of sadly, it's sad for us. I don't know. Maybe the owner's retiring and maybe it's not sad for her, but the yarn shop is closing this month. So we went, it's McWalker Yarns in Millvale. It's where we had our first ever meet and greet as Table 10 last year during the yarn crawl. So we stopped in and the yarn's on sale, you guys.
The whole store's 30% off. Only for in-person purchases.
Yeah, so if you're local, maybe you
Go check it out.
Take a little ride over there. There was still
Really?
such a well-stocked store. It was still well-stocked.
The reason that I wanted to go there, and I even suggested it to Rachel, was because I said, hey, you wanted that milk bottle.
Shut the door, please.
44.
Here I was delusionally being like, I won't even see my family tonight. Kaboom! These things. The Easter candy you got me is awful. Give it to me then. I'll eat it. Okay.
So I said, hey, let's go there because you wanted...
Marshmallow, not milk bottle. It's marshmallow.
Oh, sorry. You wanted West Yorkshire spinners, and I would also like to have that. And I looked online to see where I could find it. And then I thought, I know that they stock West Yorkshire spinners, and they did have it in stock. Let's go get it.
So, and then she said, and maybe a little Noro.
Because they do have a beautiful collection of Noro there.
Okay, so we went in, said hi. They did have, it was like meant to be. They had 2 West Yorkshire spinners in marshmallow and 2 in, what do they call it? Licorice. So we each got, this is marshmallow and this is licorice. So we each got 1. And then we went to the Noro. And I have been eyeing up that, what's that noodle shaped like a bow tie? Is it farfalle or farfarelle?
You're asking the gluten-free girly.
Anyhow, there's a cardigan. I'll just look it up because I'm about to butcher every part of this story.
I know somebody's cringing again. Wow, I got into a really fluffy portion of this.
You're lucky because I had a real little nibbly part.
Look how it's just so fluffy.
Okay, this cardigan, I still don't know how to say it. Look how pretty. It's like Aran weight. It's got this huge shawl collar.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Doesn't that look just like amazing to just
Yes.
like throw on?
Yes.
I've been eyeing it up, but in my size, I would need 2 of those big balls of Aran weight Noro, and that is not cheap.
Right.
But if it's 30% off, it's
Better.
not right. It's not
It's a
as
deal.
expensive.
It's a deal.
So we went and looked at the Noro. This is what I got. I put all my yarn in bags because we do have insects in this area that eat wool. So you're going to have to listen to all this crinkling. But I got 2 of the Noro Ito in the color Momo. These are the same colorways.
Look how pretty that is.
So I got these 2 to make that cardigan one day. Is that pretty?
That's so pretty. Is that the color that she used?
No.
No.
She used the color, but they only had 1 ball of that there. But in all honesty, it was not that different. I picked the Momo color up like 7 times. And I was like, okay, Rachel, well, you like it. So
Right.
who cares as long as you like it? It's like burgundy. There's a little bit of this like grassy olive green, light pink, bright blue, orange, brown. It's got great colors in it.
Hey, what, this is 100% wool, 200 grams, 400 meters.
Yeah, they're big. That's
a
why they're
lot.
expensive. Because
Right.
they're big. Okay, so I got 2 of those.
Okay.
And then Renee was like, let's make a Noro tank. I was like, okay. I mean,
No, actually, what I said was, hey, I need worsted weight, warm weather yarn.
oh, well, we didn't do that.
No, we never got there because we were also worried about time. But on our way to find that, we walked past the summer fiber content Noro.
Yes.
And
it was quite a decision because do you want one that's going to look stripy and colorful? Do you want one that has more like silk, linen, cotton? Or do you want one that has some wool alpaca?
Yeah.
There was like a lot of choices and there was enough that we weren't even fighting for like the quantity because there was an appropriate quantity in all of those.
right.
So I'll show you what I decided on.
Okay.
And Renee bought the same base, different color.
Yes.
So I bought Kakigori 2 of these.
That's going to be pretty.
Look at that, you guys.
It's like an olive base.
It's like this, it's kind of like a dirty green,
Yeah.
but it's got all these flecks in it.
Hey, what,
This colorway is called 42.
Chiyoda.
Oh, okay.
And then what's the content of that yarn?
This is 50% cotton, 30% silk, 10% viscose, 10% polyamide. I'm not certain this is going to be fun to knit with.
That's fair. But we have it.
But we have it. It's so pretty.
It is very
I think
pretty.
that the silk are the colors because you see how like the colors shine through?
Yeah.
So it's like this like cruddy green and then bright little pops of like color shining out of it. It's so pretty. So,
I have basically a similar vibe to that. But mine is like
dark blue.
Yeah, like a dark
like a
navy
tealy
blue. Maybe.
It's got some green in it, that blue.
I can't believe I forgot all that stuff.
Partially my fault.
But that was nice to be there.
It was nice to stop in, say hi.
But it's so sad. Like I hate that it's so sad when we lose local resources.
I know. That is sad.
Yeah, for like the central city, I think that's their closest yarn store there, right?
Probably.
To downtown. They're like a stone's throw from downtown.
On the other side, you get Moon and Yarn, and then on this side, you have Oakmont. So, right?
Yeah. I do think we are.
Oh, and then on the other side, you have the Wild Child.
Yeah,
there's still
that's what I thought
there's
you were
still
gonna
a
say.
few in the city.
Yeah, I feel like that one's closest to downtown. I could be wrong.
Closer than Wild Child?
I don't know.
Wild Child moved though.
Or maybe
don't know
I
where
feel
the
like
new
it's
is.
just closer because I used to live there. Like it's close to
more
where I
familiar.
lived.
Yeah. I don't know.
But that was fun. We got a lot accomplished. We worked until 10 p.m.
You guys,
really
do you
did
know where
work.
we did the majority of our work? Sitting in my car in the parking lot of a Five Below. Mm-hmm. Which, if you don't know what a Five Below is, it's like a store where you buy things for $5 or less.
That's a lie.
Well,
My daughter
it used to
sniff
be
out
that.
a $20 stuffing in that store like it's nobody's business.
It used to be $5
I
and
know.
below.
Do you know for the longest time I thought Five and Belows, and I don't know why I thought this. I thought they were like adult beverage stores.
Like wine and
I
beer?
feel like all this is short.
We'll pick it out.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. Five Below. I don't know. I really thought it was beer and liquor. I didn't know why people needed to go there.
My kids love that store.
Hey, tell them what adventure we're going to have this weekend.
Oh, this weekend we're going to go help out at a sheep shearing.
Our first time.
Yes.
Attending an official sheep shearing.
Yeah.
Which means that we'll get to see Melinda.
Yep.
Of Boss Mare Shearing. She will be shearing at the farm that we are volunteering at. And we're going to have a little potluck.
Yeah.
So we're going to take some food. Do you know what you're taking?
No. I did ask my husband to make the Chex Mix.
Oh, that's a good one.
I thought so. And then I thought I'd bring some kind of like salad or side dish.
Yeah. I have a Mexican bean salad recipe that I really like. And I think it's just easy to take with some tortilla chips and people can eat it with a fork or a spoon. I'll keep the cilantro out for you.
Ooh, yay. Because I wasn't too excited because I was like, that thing is cilantro soup.
I saw the cilantro in it today. Mom had a version of it.
Now, look, I know I'm picky, but when I was growing up,
my
grandmother would make me my own servings of all the foods that I liked, but if I didn't like an ingredient, she'd keep it out.
She would. For example.
So today, Mom said, Rachel, there's macaroni salad. And I said, oh, did you leave the celery out? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, I don't want that. And my dad was like, you could pick it out. I'm like, I'm not picking the celery out. It's this big, Dad, and it's all mayonnaised in there. You can't, that's the point, is that all of a sudden you're eating this delicious egg and macaroni mayonnaise dish, then crunch, gross. I don't want that.
For the flavor or the texture?
The texture.
Okay.
Mostly. I don't really like celery, but I don't find it awful like cilantro. I just would prefer to not have it. I don't prefer celery flavor.
I remember going to Graham's house. She'd
have a little bowl for me.
I know.
Well, that ended because she died. And then Mom was like, Rachel, there's bean salad there. I was like, oh, did she leave the cilantro out? No.
I saw the cilantro.
Like, why do you keep offering me things I don't like?
Listen,
I don't want that.
In Mom's defense, she's feeding like 20 people.
Grandma would have done it.
I don't know. I feel like these are short.
Then leave them out.
Okay.
And then our mom is an incredible baker. There's no wrong choice. There's never a wrong choice. But sometimes there's a best choice.
She's an incredible everything in the kitchener.
She is.
Baker.
She is.
Cook.
I don't bake though, so her baking stands out to me because I don't like to bake. So
I didn't know that, but now that you say it, I think you're right. I don't see you baking stuff.
No, I don't bake.
But it didn't occur to me.
Right.
Our other sister is also a fantastic baker, and
yeah.
she bakes, but I don't bake either, really.
No.
Unless the kids specifically request it.
Yeah, and I don't like it. The whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like doing this.
I can't taste it anymore. Like the process, because gluten and dairy.
I do like to cook, and I think that I'm good at it. So, although everyone else in the family is also a good cook.
What aren't you good at?
Baking.
Oh.
So I don't do it.
Okay.
Baking, you have to pay so much attention to everything.
Yes, it's more science.
Everything. Pass. Also, yeast-based things I'm not great at because they're so temperature dependent.
Okay.
That sometimes I'll be like, I made these pepperoni rolls and they were delicious in July. And then I made them again in December. Rocks. Like, why didn't they raise?
I can make a mean pepperoni roll.
And then I'll call my mom and be like, Mom, these pepperoni rolls are terrible. And she's like, well, Rachel, where'd you put them to raise? I'm like, in the garage. That's where I put them in July. She's like, that's like our freezer now, right, Rachel. It's so cold.
Hey, when I went to college and we would do like road trips or whatever, I could not figure out why pepperoni rolls weren't an offering in the gas station. And only then in my life did I realize that that's a very
regional
micro
dish.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, but Mom baked all these desserts. She made blackberry pie, coconut cream pie, strawberry pie. Was that it? Was it just 3?
Yeah. What? There were brownies and cookies galore, but I only saw 3 different types of pies.
After we ate, my dad's like, hey, your mom made pie. She made coconut cream, and she made blackberry, and she made strawberry. And strawberry is the superior option because strawberry pie only really happens like maybe if you're lucky 4 months out of the year. But really, it's like 2. And I said, Dad, I have heard you tell every child that's walked into this house, open up, I got a strawberry out of the strawberry pie. I'm like, there's no way. There's still strawberries in that strawberry pie. It's just crust and the jelly stuff now.
Boy, does his Lebanese come out.
I know.
A form of affection in Lebanese family, our Lebanese family, is feeding people, oftentimes by force. No, really, you want to taste it. You want to taste it.
Renee wanted her son to eat that strawberry pie so bad today, she resorted to accidentally throwing a strawberry.
No, I accidentally dropped it. I was trying to give it to him, but I was
He
sitting
did not
on
want
the couch.
it. He had been offered that strawberry so many times.
He would love it, though. He just needed to put it in his mouth. He declined.
But I did give Pete strawberry pie. It was delicious.
I ranked them out loud, and Rachel's like, that's right. I can't eat any of them because gluten and dairy. But I said, it's obviously strawberry,
obviously
blackberry, coconut cream. They're all delicious.
So obvious. But that's also the ranking of accessibility of the pies.
Yes.
Coconut cream pie is always around. You get that all the time.
With my mom.
Correct. Blackberry pie is common.
But you have to make sure that you have the blackberries.
And it requires a lot. That's a labor-intensive pie, blackberry pie.
She has to, have the time to get the blackberries ready and blah, 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 blah.
Strawberry pie. I'm not kidding. It does not happen often. I can remember last Easter hiding in the pantry eating my strawberry pie because it was the last piece and I didn't want to share it.
Hey. And Mom won't make it if the strawberries aren't good. Because then the pie's not going to be good. They have to be good strawberries.
She makes that jelly stuff from scratch. Do you guys know what we're talking about, strawberry pie?
We should have taken a picture.
I have it in my fridge downstairs.
Oh, you do?
Maybe.
That got sent home with you?
If the kids haven't found it.
What else got sent home with you?
I got ham, sourdough bread, the Hawaiian rolls, mac and cheese, scalloped potatoes.
Wow.
Both veggies. And
Mom's
3
awesome.
dozen eggs.
Oh, yeah.
The strawberry pie and the can of, my dad calls it Squirty Squirt, the whipped cream that goes on top. He's like, you got to take this. It's like, okay. Is that it?
We are so spoiled.
I know.
Mom makes
and
us
here's
little
me like, you put celery in the macaroni salad.
She's like, Renee, I sent home eggs. And when we say eggs, Mom has local chicken farmer hookups.
Yeah, when she's in town, we don't have to buy eggs at the grocery store.
And her eggs are superior. And
far superior. Did you see the color of the coconut cream pie?
No.
I was like, you made those with those farm eggs. I can tell. Because that custard was bright yellow. It was beautiful. Yes.
She has, how many now? 3 different egg farmers that she'll go pick up eggs. And she's supplying 4 households with eggs.
Yeah.
So she's like, do you need eggs? I'll send some home with you too. I sent you home ham and bean salad. And we already had sourdough because my daughter brought that home with her.
She is sweet. She said, hey, good news, bad news situation.
Is this Mom?
Yeah. I said, what? She said, well, I told your dad we have to make the sourdough light because Rachel likes it light. And I was like, you're right, I do. And she said, but then he ate it all.
Oh, baked lightly on the outside.
Yes.
You don't like a hard crust.
No, I would rather it be baked lightly and I'll toast it. If it's toasted, I don't mind that it gets hard. But if I'm eating it fresh, I want it soft.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, Mom, don't worry. I ate that bread. It was not Dad.
Really?
We showed up to her house before her. Well, they were walking the dogs.
Yeah.
So we showed up to an empty house and we were hungry.
What time did you get there?
And, I don't know. 10:30, 10:45.
Okay.
And there was a fresh loaf of sourdough bread on the counter with the butter and the jelly. And we went to town. And then Dad came in and he was like, hey, we got chicken salad. You want chicken salad? We were like, yeah. So it was so good. It was delicious.
We really, I feel like we hit the parent lottery, the family lottery. We have a
So
great
good.
family. It's like there's no drama. Everyone gets along. The kids get along. They're so happy to be there. My kids wanted to stage a coup when it was time to leave. They're like, we're not leaving. We have to go. We had to get ours. We have to get them back on a normal sleep schedule. Because we've been letting them stay up a little later, which means they sleep later. My daughter slept until almost 10 o'clock today. That's why we didn't get...
Who cares?
She's going to care when it's school time and we have to wake her up.
Well, that's
So
the
we're
day
gonna-
she'll get back on the schedule.
Well, no, we're going to try to slowly get her there. That's why my husband was
Sounds
like, we
torturing
got to
yourself
go.
for too many days in a row.
It might be. Honestly, it might be. But, so yeah, maybe we'll come home with a fleece
Tomorrow?
from shearing day. Not
We're
tomorrow.
still picking this fleece.
How much more do we have to go?
Oh,
How many pounds do you think that is? Let me see some more. I don't like this part that I have there. Oh, it's a lot.
it's a lot. And our bucket's kind of full down here.
Hey, how about when we started this? Look, she lived a life before she got here.
Oh, it's a
Like
little,
like a whole plant.
yeah.
Um,
You made it sound like she was dead. I don't think she's dead.
no, the fleece lived a whole life before it got here. My husband, when we first started the podcast, he would give us like notes in a very supportive way. And it was very helpful because one time he was like, you both need to look at the camera more. You'll look at we would look at each other.
Oh, we're
and I
doing
just
bad
thought,
today.
oh, he's going to have some notes for us. He's going to be
know.
like, nobody wants
You're
to look at
getting
your forehead.
forehead.
This part. See, if you get a good one, it's creamy and satisfying. I don't like what's going on there. I'll stick here all day. Hey, to any of the wool processors out there who process by hand, how are we doing?
Is this
Is
right?
this it? We've Googled zero technique. We just know that we need to open up the locks. Is this it? Are we overdoing it? Did I do it? Not enough? Too much? Tell me. Tell us in the comments.
Does that look right?
Isn't this cool? That you can take
It
this
is
and we're going to...
cool.
Hey, what do you think you want to make out of yours?
I would love to make a sweater. Do you think we're going to have enough?
I don't know. But
If not a sweater, maybe a vest.
I want to make a vest. And I know what vest.
Which vest?
I want to make Tori use Avenue vest.
I already have fiber for, like, marked in my mind for that.
Okay, you have two
gonna be Handspun.
Nebulas.
That's true.
Right,
That's true.
right.
I'm going to have 3 nebulas. I thought about casting that third one on.
So I have loved that Avenue vest, and I made the Stockholm slip over, and I wanted like a more one that I can wear oversized. Yeah.
Yes.
So I have the pattern, and Jackie is making.
Oh, I saw hers.
And when she wore that, I
So
thought,
good.
that's what I want to do with that handspun. It would be so cute.
Yes.
Whenever,
So good. Hers is so good.
however long it takes to process this. Can we have
5
it?
years.
Can we have it done by Maryland Sheep and Wool?
No.
I bet we could. We would get nothing else accomplished.
You won't have a Springcentrick nothing.
No, I won't. Well, I'd have this vest. Maybe.
Yarncentrick is in 25 days. You think that we can
Totally.
pick,
Absolutely.
card,
Yes.
spin,
Totally.
knit?
Yes.
You're insane.
We could totally. We could pick and...
Do you know how many bananas you'd have to eat because we'd have no time to make food?
Somebody said last time when I was like, and then I passed out, they said, oh...
That's
Now,
why you're
it makes
always
a lot more
eating.
sense now why you're always eating, because I'm a fragile lady. We could do it. We could.
Are we gonna?
No.
Okay.
No.
I feel better about that. Then sure, we could do it.
We could do it. No. Because I
hope that my hair turns this color one day.
that would be
It's
nice.
the most beautiful silver.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot.
It's so pretty.
All right.
What else? You got anything else?
We had a co-star Yahtzee. This is Yahtzee.
This is Yahtzee.
Here we are picking it. Guys, lock in your votes now. Tell us below. When do we come onto this channel and say that we have a finished garment
Yahtzee.
out of Yahtzee? Go ahead.
This is a long process.
Hey, we had...
Talk about slow crafts.
I know. That's the beauty of it, too. I don't know why we insist on making it a NASCAR race.
Well, I know why I do. It's because I'm always afraid that if something doesn't get done in a timely manner, that I will get distracted and never finish it.
For sure.
That's
Yes.
a real problem that I have. So I worry that if I'm not constantly touching something, that my brain forgets it.
I am very finished object driven. That's why for me. I get something stuck in my head and I want it and I will hyperfixate until we do it. Like until I have that
Yes.
Avenue vest in my hands.
Do you know what fiber I have earmarked for that? Did I tell you this?
Wait a minute. I can't move on yet.
Oh.
How many pounds of... Did we weigh this after we scoured it?
No.
But it came as 5 pounds?
Okay.
You-
I don't remember.
I think it was 5-ish pounds.
Okay.
So let's say we lost some in washing. That's still...
That's a lot.
It's a lot. So I don't know that we need... If we're making a vest... Look how I just sucked you into my plans.
No, because you said that we have to card it all together.
That is true. Or at least...
Because I wanted to take one of those bats that we already made and start spinning it. And you were like, well, you could do that, but you will regret it because you will not have consistently colored yarn. That's what you said.
Well, listen. Only if, like, whatever we card, from what I've seen on the internet, that we should have all of that fiber picked. That doesn't mean we have to have 5 pounds of fiber picked. But you don't want to spin this color something one day.
Folks,
and then
we've entered the negotiating part of this conversation where she scammed me. She said we're not doing it. So I agreed that we could do it. And then she switch-flopped the rules on me.
switch flopped.
That's what my kids say.
Switch flopped. I like that.
She switch-flopped the rules. And now she's going to change all of it. And she's going to make me do it.
Actually, I think best practice would be to card it all. Now that we talk it through.
Okay.
No switch flopping.
Switch-flop.
We're so close. Okay.
We have a whole bucket down here, though.
If you were a viewer on the channel.
I am a viewer. I watch it.
Yeah. What would you, and you had to like lock in now, a guess. When
Rhinebeck.
Rhinebeck. Okay.
Although, let me tell you something. I've, in my mind, set Rhinebeck as the finish line for so many projects. None of them are started.
What?
Rhinebeck is the timeline that we have for that Cygnus shawl that we
Yes.
have to spin for.
I haven't even decided what I'm spinning for that.
Same. I really want to go see Kara Wiggins' booth when we're at Yarncentrick.
Love that.
Because we kind of...
Because we don't have enough Kara Wiggins.
Correct.
She makes a beautiful fiber.
That's also the time frame that I've given myself to... All of this is so labor intensive. To have a hand-spun Big Sis Energy something.
Oh, that's okay.
And now I've given myself the Yahtzee time frame.
That's a lot. That's aggressive.
I know. I don't.
And don't forget that you're making 12 pairs of socks this year. Like that's
3 Nebulas apparently.
That's a lot of time. Oh my gosh, feel this. Feel this.
Okay.
I'm in the floofy part
Yeah.
of Yahtzee.
I still have these little crummy.
No. Whack them over here. Look.
What?
That's a no for me.
You're not doing that at all?
No.
With this whole piece?
No.
That piece is good.
But
Okay.
maybe like this one. I think that's short.
But you don't need my permission.
Wouldn't it be so annoying if this whole time the mic was picking up the... I didn't think about that. Because it's a pretty good
Does
mic.
it sound like ripping hair?
Ew.
Oh,
We're going to have to
no.
re-record. We're going to have to... Wait. I'm stressed. I'm putting the vegetable matter in the wrong place. Wouldn't that be terrible?
doesn't sound that bad.
You don't want to listen to it when people are talking to you. I can guarantee you I don't want to. All right. What else? Housekeeping. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let us know what you're working on and when you think we're going to have this completed.
We did a whole bucket. You guys want to see it?
I would love to have this done by Marilyn.
The picking? Look. Whole bucket.
It was empty?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Do you guys want to see the bats that we did?
Yes.
Hold on. We're not sponsored by Home Depot.
We are not sponsored by anyone.
That's true. We're sponsored by ourselves.
Hey, the bats, Rachel does have scouring footage. So she's going to make an entire video of us from start to finish of this processing business.
I am.
She's
I
determined.
am going to do that.
The scouring was fun.
It was. Look, this is all we had picked from the last time that was left.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put this away.
Okay. Here, have that.
Okay, so while I do this, where can you find us, Renee?
On Instagram, TikTok, and Ravelry, we can be found at Renee at Table 10 or Rachel at Table 10. Mm-hmm. On Instagram, collectively, we are Table 10 Podcast. You definitely want to follow, on Instagram, I think you want to follow all three accounts because you can see, like, in the stories or on our grids what Rachel and I are individually working on. And then when we're hanging out together, especially when we're traveling or doing fun stuff, we'll post on Table 10 Podcast. Look at that. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
It's so pretty and fluffy.
It's so pretty.
So this is one bat we did.
Okay. How many do we have? 2. So we have 2 already done.
But they have to be redone, according to Renee, together.
Apparently. Yes.
And here's the other one.
Look at it. So,
is that right?
What do you mean?
Is this what it's supposed to look like?
I think so.
I have to tell you, this is the first bat I've ever had.
Okay.
I don't buy fiber this way typically. It's pretty.
And this is, what did we say? 4, just over 4?
We think it's a little over 4 ounces each. But so fluffy. It looks like so much more.
So wait, that will be 1 skein of yarn, right?
Yes.
So we
all that work,
have...
we made 2 skeins of yarn. We have not even made a vest yet.
Yeah, we haven't made 2 skeins of yarn, but we have fiber processed enough for it.
Carding that thing took a long time. We were also letting Renee's daughter do a significant amount of the labor.
She really
made her happy.
Yeah.
And if you have a happy 4-year-old, you are ahead in life.
That's right.
An unhappy 4-year-old, no one's having fun.
It was adorable, though, to watch her.
It was, except she had her hair down the whole time and she kept leaning over it.
We were very concerned that was going to end poorly.
Okay, wait.
She finally did accept my hair claw in her hair.
Where this? You have this one. So now we have 3 different bags.
So this is our it's all scoured. It's all dried. This is what still needs to be handpicked.
This one is bats.
Okay, and then
here is picked.
How heavy is that?
Not.
Oh, feel what we have to go still.
Oh yeah. Well,
okay.
Hey, but look what we did today.
Right. We did accomplish a lot. Did you guys mind? I mean, it's a crafting making channel, right?
As long as they don't hear squeak, 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 I'm sure they don't mind. We can work on doing it without you looking at the top of our forehead.
Okay, so wait. That is where to find us. On Ravelry, we have Table 10 Knitting Podcast regulars page. And then here on YouTube, we post videos every Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, raffle info can be found in Ravelry. Our Springcentrick
Is the raffle info
Make-Along
in Ravelry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you had me post it.
Okay, it's on Instagram and it's in the description box.
Yeah, I think I posted it because why? You asked me to. Yeah. Ross Farm Fundraiser. Yeah, it has all the prizes, all the information, and where they can go to donate.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. You'll probably see us on social media next at a farm on sharing day.
That's fun.
What do you think the jobs are going to be? I don't mind
rodeoing. I was going to say,
herding sheep.
Jody emailed us and basically said, like,
Jody's the farmer.
Jump in wherever you're comfortable. Most jobs are easy. Only a few people have to, like, actually, like, manhandle sheep. And I thought, that screams Renee. Renee is going to be in that sheep pen. She's going to be loving them and selfies with them. And that's... Forget a fleece. Renee might come home with sheep.
I would love to. If I was allowed to have them, that's definite risk.
Let's vote. How many times on the way home Saturday is Renee going to say, I want some?
A lot. A lot. It happens every time we're around them.
Every time we see a sheep.
Guys, big news. Big news. Guess what I did today? I named my first sheep ever.
Did you?
I did it.
What is sheep?
Let me show you. It's Jeff Rupert's sheep. Farmer Jeff is, he raises merinos.
Yes.
He'll be at Maryland Sheep and Wool.
Yes.
And he posted a picture of this cute little sheep. And I was like, I don't know why.
On Instagram?
Yes. I don't know why. But to me, that's a Sonia. Is that weird? She just looks like a Sonia. So she can be Sonia Snow Sweet. Snow Sweet Sonia. Or Babette.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Jeff posted 1 month to go for Maryland Sheep and Wool Fest weekend, and this gown needs a name. Help me out. Also, go full wool. Look how cute she is.
She is cute.
Look how cute this sheep is.
Why doesn't she have a name? That looks like a fully formed sheep.
I know. He may have so many that,
you know what I mean? Only the ones that go to show get names?
I don't know. We can talk to him
because
we're going to go
Sonia?
visit.
Okay.
There were really cute names. One was Woolamina. I thought that was cute. I was just like, it's Sonia. But if you need
Babette, she wrote.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Babette.
It is cute.
He said, Renee at table 10, I like Sonia. I'm going with it. Thanks. It's like, I can't wait to meet her. And I'm buying her fleece if it's for sale.
Obviously.
We need Sonia.
Yes.
Isn't that so cool?
Sonia will be here one day, getting picked apart.
I was so excited.
That is exciting.
Look at my girl
Did
Sonia.
you see my little sheep I hung up over there? Aren't they cute?
I love them, yeah.
Do you know what they're hanging with?
A tea-pin. Like we do everything at this table. Look at. We can just have a collection of our girls.
Oh, there we go.
Clover's here.
We won't need that lady butt for long.
We need a Sonia photo.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should get a sheep picture
Sonia
back there instead of lady butt.
Totally. We should have anything besides lady butt. Is what we should
That's
have.
not true, because I have mocked up actual art and it looks funny because it will be like people's faces.
Or we pick a really pretty picture, but the pretty part is in the upper half of it.
Yeah, and so it's just like me and Renee and like feet. I don't know if that's better than a butt.
And a side boob. I don't know. Anyways, we did it.
Okay. This is your not long episode. And I didn't even talk about FOs.
Right, I know. You talked about them. You just couldn't show them or anything.
Yeah.
Next time. And I will...
We need a lint roller up here. Look at all that.
I know. I wish I could take them down and show them. That looks treacherous. But yeah, when you
There's
pick...
all these little...
Like...
pieces of stuff.
Like... Little...
Like all the things that aren't... wool fall out. The little pieces of vegetable matter.
The vegetable stuff in there. That all kind of fell out on the table. I don't mind it though. I don't mind picking it.
I don't either, but this was a good time because we wouldn't have been doing anything else with our hands.
Right.
If I sit down and I'm like, ooh, I have an hour. What do I want to do? Pick wool is not going to win.
I agree. Carding wool would.
Carding wool was
Spinning.
fun.
Good. Knitting. Good. But yeah, I like the scouring. Picking, not my
Scouring
favorite.
was fun.
And
it was like over and done with real quick. It just took us like about an hour and we were done.
Yes. Yeah.
It was instant gratification.
Yeah. And busy. Like, oh, now we do this. Now we do that. Now we do this. Now
Set
we
a
do
timer.
That. Yeah. Okay. If this is your first time here, thanks for hanging out with us and watching us play with Yahtzee. And if you have become a regular at our table, thank you so much for joining us. We love each and every one of you. And is that it?
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
Love you. Bye. You did good.
Okay. Love you. Bye.